Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. Imagine waking up to find your bank account drained, bills for loans you never took out, a warrant for your arrest, all because someone stole your identity. Hackers aren't waiting. Why are you? That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Your personal data is a goldmine for hackers, and Aura helps lock it down. Aura monitors the dark web, blocks data brokers from selling your information, includes a VPN for private browsing, and a password manager to secure your accounts before criminals break in. For a limited time, Aura is offering our listeners a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and start protecting yourself and your loved ones. That's aura.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.
Trying to make sure it's live on IG. Boom. And it's live.
It's live on Twitch too.
Good on Facebook. I'm gonna go last with the intro.
We live while you're talking about the intro.
I know,
What's
right?
up with it? We about to get it going. First time going live on all these apps. We appreciate everybody that's pulled up, hanging out with us. Y'all boys ready? We good?
Oh yeah, man. You know it.
Ready to rock and roll?
Let's rock and roll. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. We making a comeback like a frisbee. The devil busy, but I could bear that shit like a grizzly. It's the Culture Uncut podcast. I'm kicking it with the fam.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh. What the business is? Word on the street, Nova know what the hell he is.
Yes, sir. Yo, it's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer, and there's one thing I do know: draws they come, I soak. Saturday do Sunday, Monday do Sunday. Splash.
Top of the top, man. We back at it. Beautiful Thursday. We told the people, man, 3 shows a week, and here we are. Thursday evening show. 3 of us. My man DJ Nova got a diabolical background, man. What's up with it, bro? How you feeling? You good?
Yeah, I gotta check my boy out, man. That's
Big
my hero.
Clay.
That's my hero, dog. Clay, my hero, man. He
Clay
stood up. He stood up and stood on principles. Everybody mad at that man, but listen, would you rather be married to somebody that isn't sure they wanted to be married, or you just want to get married and figure it out?
Before we get into Love and Blind, because I got so many takes about Love and Blind, so we're gonna get into that. The finale aired a couple days ago. We got to talk about it. And Clay is the star of the show at this point towards the end. Everybody didn't make it to the end, but black men don't cheat, and Clay made it to the end. So shout out to my guy Clay. But how y'all boys' week been, man? Productive week for y'all for the most part?
Clay, Trey, what you got?
Yeah, hella productive for me, man. I've been busy with business, life, getting my therapy and everything going on. Just finished up at the gym. Made a huge mistake by going to the gym prime time hours.
No. I mean,
you don't get no machine. It could be twofold.
The cheeks be on point though.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem. It's hard to stay
no
focused.
concentration in the gym.
Yeah.
Everybody got the tight spandex.
Yeah.
Everybody like these IG model bodies in there, bro. Never sweat though. I never see them sweat, but they be in there.
Yeah.
Be in there.
Yeah.
Now I had a good week,
Camel
man.
Toe Thursdays.
I am tired of Microsoft Excel, bro. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it no more. That's how my week been. I've been in Microsoft Excel all week.
Spreadsheeting, huh?
Spreadsheeting, bro. Creating graphs, doing
Right.
all this calculation. I'm good, bro. Never again. Keep me out of it.
That's what's up, man. This week definitely flying by faster than last week. Seemed like it was dragging, but this week has been super productive. We almost at the finish line on some business stuff, our website and some relaunch shenanigans that we got from the top of the network should be launched in the next 7 to 10 days. We should start that drip marketing campaign. Excited to put out some dope fire content, man. We've been taking it to another level with our visuals, interviewing in person. Down in Miami, Orlando, been to farms, just been kicking it, man, providing some different levels of.
You got some
Bro. Was out there. Shout out to D. Gordon, former Marlin baseball player. We went out there and filmed at his farm. They do lettuces and different greens, collard greens, cabbage, arugula, that type of stuff.
Y'all don't see no care package.
Oh yeah.
You ain't see no care package.
I barely got a care package for myself, my brother, and it was. So they do everything indoor. I don't want to get too deep into it, but they grow everything indoors, which was crazy. So it's not in dirt. So when you walk into their facility, you can pick the leaves right off and eat it right there. No pesticides. Super dope, man. These guys are gonna do some very, I think, unique and progressive things in the farming industry. And they brothers, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to D. Gordon. If you don't follow him on socials, make sure y'all tap in with them boys. Black Farms, right out of Central Florida.
So what all they grow indoor? You said it's how many acre farm?
That shit was 40 acres, which was unique. I told him, I said,
They
bro,
have a mule?
that's
They have
what they did have 2 mules. I said, bro, you got
Oh,
40
they had
acres
2 mules.
and 2 mules. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
them
they
boy,
did.
hey, that's a luxury. They didn't just get the 40 in the mule. They got another mule.
2 mules. And he said they real assholes too.
Oh,
No,
nice.
Man,
But no, I had a very good week, man, on a lot of different fronts, man. Just taking care of business, overcoming obstacles, jumping over hurdles. You know how business is, man. This shit ain't easy, but it's for the lions, and just doing lion shit. But let's get to this Clay talk, man. Love is Blind finale. We got quite the agenda. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things, man. We might not even go by the docket what we have planned, but Love is Blind is definitely at the top of the list, man. Let's talk about my man Clay finale.
that's
What's up,
my
man?
hero. That is my
Yeah.
hero, man.
Why
And
is that your hero?
I respect him because he did something that is typically hard for people. He stood with good intentions. He had good intentions, but he realized as a man that he wasn't ready to make that step, that next commitment. Because I tell people, it's hard as hell to get unmarried. It's easy as hell to get married. It's hard as hell to get unmarried. And you want to do it right. You don't want to just make a mockery out of it. And I think that I like the show. I love the show. I love the concept of the show, but also what the show has done has made marriage a form of entertainment.
For sure.
I think Clay is a fuck nigga, man. He got fuck nigga tendencies, and I think he get it from his daddy.
I can't say he did the right thing. He told her.
He knew he didn't want to go through all that with that young lady. He knew he didn't want to marry the girl.
But that's part of the
That's
show.
thing.
That's part of the show.
He
The way
played
to
the
get to the
game.
altar. The way to get to the altar. But also, she has some issues. Like if you listen to Clay when he was talking, he said we got to get the business side of things straight. I don't understand her finances. She a bottle girl or a real estate agent. Like he can't clearly see her finances, and he's making a clear, conscious decision. It's more.
I think the communicating up towards that could have been better though, right? I knew Clay was full of shit the entire. I've been telling y'all, like Clay full of shit. Like he's playing this fake sincere role. He's a very aware guy, right? So he's aware of everything that's going on, as far as like his toxicity, what he's inherited from his parents, and their relationship. He's a very aware guy. So a guy that's that aware, he definitely was aware the entire time about her finances being maybe an issue. So like to not communicate any issue that he had with her until he got to the altar is wild to me.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was crazy. I respect him for not doing it and carrying on the shenanigans for the sake of reality TV. but he was bullshitting and playing around. And also, just I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, no pause, no homo if y'all in that world. Like, I don't know where y'all at with it. No shot at the letter people. But if you're in that world, this is an attractive dude, like real shit. And you look at her as being real, like
her eyelash was hanging out when they zoomed in.
When he saw her, I kept telling him while I'm watching the show, I'm telling him, like, yo, when he see her, there's no way he's gonna marry her. And that's just me being, super superficial and understanding.
That's why she did the what you call it? What you call it when she came out? What you call it when she walked out?
She did the Cinderella spin. Like,
why she did the Cinderella spin?
Because she wanted him to see that wagon.
Oh yeah.
Which is what? Which is her best what?
Attribute. You gotta lead. Women lead with their best attribute. They're gonna either do, cleavage, whatever it may be. If your boobs are big, they normally lead with their best attribute. If the face ain't cute, she ain't gotta overdo it with the boobs and the wagon type shit.
And she was 34.
No, I was gonna say you also can tell that he had his fuckboy ways because how his mom reacted. You know what I'm saying? His mom told him, like, because his mom was clear on like everything when the communication and everything was off, and she was like, you make time for people you love. Like, if you can't take all the time saying you.
The signs was there. The signs was there. I said it before. If bro, you go an hour away for work and you can't come home in the same day, bro, he really wasn't fucking with her. He really wasn't fucking with her.
Because I'm getting home to my buns.
He tried though. I gotta give him an A for effort, bro. He tried. He took it all the way to the end, but he's still trying to be with her. He said that he still want to be with her. That's what everybody missed.
He's maximizing his TV time.
Yeah,
man. Hey, that man stood on business up there. And it says in the show script, will they leave him at the altar or they married? He left her at the altar, but he said he still want to continue a relationship with her.
His mama had pulled him to the side, pulled the dad to the side. He said, "Yeah, pretty much. This is how she said it. She didn't say this ain't word for word, but she was like, yeah, our son is a fuckboy and he got his fuckboy tendencies from you." That's pretty much what she's told.
She shitted on his daddy. Yeah. Listen, don't say nothing.
No, he shitted on his daddy.
Yeah, in front of him.
No, the entire show, bro. Yeah. Don't put your daddy business out there like that, bro. I'm pretty sure his dad watched back and was like, bro, why you telling America? On me like that? Yeah, you ran down on me about my infidelities and told the whole world about that shit. That between us, baby.
And you know what's funny? His daddy.
I'm trying to show you how to cheat, man. And this is how you treat me for trying to teach you good cheating culture? That's crazy.
Baby.
His daddy was diabolical because his daddy stood there humble as fuck because his mom was getting on his ass, boy. You know he did some diabolical stuff. If he just stood there and the mama just went in, he did some. She said, "Don't you say nothing."
You also know how he toxic as fuck because afterwards, like after he broke off with her, he dapped his son up.
Yeah. No, he had already told Pops. I could tell, like, by his friends and family, their demeanor and their vibes, that they knew he wasn't about her friends and family. They thought this shit was about to happen. Yeah. His friends and family, every time the cameras panned to him, I was like, yeah, they know this shit.
They thought they hit a lick. I'm telling you, bro. When that man said her money wasn't right, I don't know what her money looking like. Man, that means she got debt. You know what I'm saying? She 34 and still a bottle girl, man. Who want that? I don't want that. I don't want no bottle girl. She like, I finally get to dance. You see how she was dancing on that chair? She might be more than a bottle girl. Mm-hmm. Might be more because she was real familiar with that chair, and she was like, "Oh, I just get to be free. I get to be free." What that mean? What that mean? That man seen straight through it. But like you say, man, he woke up, looked at her, and was like, "Man, this ain't what I want." Because he clearly stated he wants a beautiful person when they was in the pod because she got mad about it.
Yeah.
He started crying too when old Matt. When old boy about his business, Matt came in and was giving everybody the same questions. He found out Matt was the one that was poaching in on his cheeks. Oh, that's when he got hot.
Yeah, that's the only one he really bonded with too.
Here's another tape. So this show was a good display. Shout out to Florida Main 25 in the comments, man. We appreciate that love. I'd also say shout out to y'all boys for the content. I haven't seen the show. Love is Blind, but it sounds mad interesting. Yeah, check that out, bro. It's definitely. I like to people watch in person, but you get to like check out human nature a little bit on that show. But you get to see how women approach marriage and men do as well. They picking out these dresses with their family and shit. And I'm just like, yo, y'all crying, y'all are happy, y'all are emotional, and y'all haven't been chosen.
Haven't been chosen. And Jimmy, I'm glad Jimmy had the heart to do what he did, bro. He got away
Jimmy
from that
Diabolical too.
That fake Megan Fox, that fake Adele,
like
low
Jimmy
budget
style,
Adele,
Yeah, she
fake Megan.
gave him a way out.
Man, that boy say, I can't do this. You can see it. You can see it in his body language.
He's like,
that he was like, I got away from this. Thank you, God. And I guarantee you, he probably didn't hit up Jessica.
Oh no, yeah. It was he damn near was about to propose to Jessica at the little reunion shit.
Cookout,
at the cookout shit. Like I could tell he was like, man, I dropped the ball, but I don't want to look like a scumbag. Cause it is an opportunity for you to advertise yourself to other women in the world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all them boys' DMs is crazy. Oh, but yeah, Jimmy was wilding, dog. Jimmy was never gonna marry that chick. But I respect Jimmy for not taking it all the way to the altar. Jimmy took her on a fair adventure. They shooting the ball. Oh, and they winning teddy bears and shit.
She was hot. She said, "Why would you hang out? Why would you do all this stuff for me in this day?" And
they carved out rings with ice ring and shit. Like Jimmy, full of shit, man.
Full of shit. He way full of it.
You remember the argument though?
What's that again?
Y'all remember the argument?
Oh yeah, when he was knocking on his friend.
Yeah. She was. Oh, you put my friend business out on Front Street. Nah,
and that's real though. That's real. He confided in you, and then she said, "I only said it because I was mad." Then you don't want nobody like that, bro. If you gonna say that while you mad,
you should have never told her that shit.
He shouldn't have told her, dog. That fucked up the whole thing, bro.
As a man, he didn't really give a shit, right? Like he was trying to find a ways to. I know when people trying to pick a fight, he was trying to pick a fight. Both, and even the other dude that told the chick, when he gave her his location, he was trying to pick a fight. Yo, he wanted to break that shit up. He wanted her to see that location. Like dudes be smart with some of their shit too. Like we play naive and gullible. Like we just got caught or we gave some information, but
he wanted to save his reputation, so he let her be her. He let her be her.
Correct.
And he walked her into it, and she didn't even see it coming. He, like you say, he left the breadcrumbs. I'm just gonna go for an hour. Gone with the best friend. She drunk. Now she getting her feelings. She insecure as hell. And then she started yelling. You right. He probably told her that he's mad. Cause that's too soon to tell her something like that.
Yeah, that's one of the breadcrumbs. That's the first breadcrumb. After he saw her, he was like, yeah, I gotta leave this breadcrumb real quick.
Bro, when he brought the two friends around, I said in my mind, like, he smashed them. And why is he introducing her like to his girlfriends and not his dude friends?
Yeah. That goes back to the
what up, Chris? Thing. Shout out Chris, man. He like, let him up in this motherfucker. Chris, like, what the hell going on up in here? We just talking about Love is Blind, doing a quick recap.
Vibing out some Love is Blind.
The Chelsea thing, bro. He saved himself a lifetime of trouble, bro. A lifetime
100.
of trouble, bro.
100.
Straight up from a unstable woman, bro. He ain't stable himself.
He should have known that from the gate, though.
I got a question for y'all boys.
What you got?
Have you ever, orchestrated your breakup and act naive and gullible? Have you ever done that?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Sometimes, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, because you don't want to be the aggressor in the relationship. You want to seem like, hey, it's not working because it's not compatible. You don't want to say, I want to just leave and get the fuck out of here because you crazy.
Right.
So because then they're gonna turn up. They really gonna turn up on you. They're gonna be outside your job, put your tires on flat, take the engine out your car, all that, man. You don't want all that drama.
Well, you date mechanics.
Oh,
it's crazy.
She got know how to change the tire.
You was in. She worked at Advanced Auto Shop.
Midas.
Mako
paint body.
No, I was down a similar road. E2, E3, hobosexual. I was freaking sleeping on the streets, man. Trying to get off that boat.
Where you was at? In Virginia?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bad place to be lonely.
Yeah, it was.
And desperate.
Virginia's
things out there though. There's some things out there in
Man,
Virginia.
There's some heat out there. That's what
I ain't seen no heat. I seen things that keep you from heat. Some big blubber ones, big back ones.
You looking in the
We ain't
wrong
gonna
place.
get back on the big backs, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stall them out on this one.
Yeah, stall the big backs out, man. Big back lives matter, man.
Oh yeah.
Do some push-ups. But speaking of, I mean, we knew the Puerto Rican, like I can't even say that. I don't even know their name, but we knew they were born. They were born and safe. We knew they was gonna get married.
Yeah.
Ain't no entertainment there, bro. But the principal, I want to see him come back for the.
I could tell.
I want to see what the. I want to see what the. And then hold on before I speak on that. AD again, always up in people's business. You see that comment she made? They had sex. I know they had sex. Why you in their people's business? You in everybody's business. You in everybody's business. But where your old man at? Why he never show up to the parties with you? You know everything about everybody, but you don't know where your man at.
Her
you didn't even see your man was gonna.
Her face is hard to look at.
Oh,
hella hard. It's hella hard.
I give Clay enough respect for just making it through them few weeks of just. That's why he started coming home to his own house. Like having to avoid, like you move a chick in from the show and then you can't even come home to your own house because you don't want to look at her face. It's like it's crazy.
And she's like, she was. I forgot what she said, but I'm going to choose me. Maybe, baby, you should have been choosing you.
Why none of her friends told her, like, I don't know, he may be too handsome for you.
You can tell his friends knew that he was full of shit, though.
Like her mama too.
No,
her mama.
If you look at Clay body, friends' body language,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
he gave everybody the same little yeah. Cut everybody off. It was real quick and short with him. And
he was giving it to his daddy. He was giving it to his daddy. His daddy would tell you, yep.
No, that boy take too much Adderall.
He'd be hyped up.
He'd be hyped up, man. Double talking and shit like that. But he's super aware. He's gonna one day. But I know that boy DMs is going through it right now. He living life. He did it the right way. I think once you committed to that type of show, like you just got to see it all the way through and maximize your exposure. If you're in the business world, this is great for like networking. So many people get to see you. You step into another echelon of, like C-level fame. You're not like no big celebrity, but you're somewhat of a celebrity after a show like this.
Hey man, don't ever trust no motherfucker with no baby hair though. He had the baby hair lineup, the little curly lineup, baby hair. You can't trust nobody like that.
What's your beef with baby hairs, man?
Man, you can't trust nobody with that, man. He had a process in his head, bro.
You sure? I don't know, bro.
Man, I think it was processed. Anyway,
I think you just hating on him, man. Yeah, hey, when you get your plug in, right? When the plug kick in, what's the first hairstyle you gonna get?
Boosie fade.
So I want to get me some of them Basquiat Jay-Z dreads. If I get the hair implants, I'm gonna get them Basquiat Jay-Z wicks, the big wicks.
I'm gonna get straight Boosie fade on them, boy.
You laughing, bro? I'm dead ass.
And I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna come on here and say, "Put your lips on live. I give you $1,000." Put your lips on live. I'm gonna give you $1,000. That's what I'm gonna say. As soon as I come out with that Boosie
real quick,
fade.
Let's transition a little bit. What you boy, Mike Tyson? I don't know if it's Logan Paul or Jake Paul. One of them goofy Paul brothers is fighting Mike Tyson, who's 57 years old, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Our icons are going out sad as fuck, dog. But what is y'all opinion?
Sick and flabby, bro. You don't need to do that, Mike. You ain't got nothing to prove. You about to, man, that's sad, bro. Yeah, you gonna let one of these young cats punch on you, bro. Like
he might get his ass knocked out. Mike getting his ass punched to the smithereens when this fight go down. No doubt in my mind. Did you see him fight Roy Jones Jr.?
Nah, I didn't. I don't want.
It's pretty much a patty cake match.
Man, I don't want to watch that sick and flabby boxers, bro. Nobody want to see that. That ain't no must see TV.
Oh, the coach is gonna line up to go see it though.
I can't condone. I ain't watching it. I'm just watching the replays.
No, I gotta see Mike get his old ass knocked out. Mike is taking too much toad venom, shrooms. He's too nice these days to be boxing. And also,
once they got it, they still got it. But
nah. I seen this motherfucker fight Roy Jones. You ain't seen the Roy Jones fight.
Yeah. Also, man, Mike couldn't even knock out a random civilian on a plane in tight quarters. You know, correct. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
When that happened?
Like
he got up and walked. He ain't hit the dude, right? Did he hit him?
No, he threw some blows in tight quarters, and dude.
He might have just took a little bit off. He might. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Logan, Paul, Jake, whichever one is y'all showing up to this fight, y'all better wear some ear guards, because when you hit his ass with that real shit, he 57, he gonna go into his old nature and go for the Holyfield ear
Gonna
bite.
bite you.
Oh no,
For
he
sure.
gonna poot out. They gonna put a diaper on Mike that round.
He need to be doing old senior citizen shit like shuffleboard and pickleball.
Bingo.
All our old legends, man. Mayweather still boxing. Roy Jones still boxing. Why y'all boys? Y'all can get so much money doing other things.
They can't let it go.
Going outside.
They can't. That's all.
Once you host the boxing thing, you know, like you can do something sexy on your whole little. He got a whole island of shit that he just bought up, right? Whole resort. You can host a boxing thing at your resort and give out all the toad mushrooms and shit you want to give out.
They ain't gonna sanction that, Trey. You mean you just try to give everybody psychedelics at the boxing match? You can't do that.
But switching gears, bro. I want to talk about some father stuff, man. I've been seeing a lot. My boy Russell, man, he get a lot of slander, man. Russell Wilson get a lot of slander, bro, for being a stepfather. Yeah, it's my first cousin.
I can see it.
I rocks with Russ, but
yeah.
He be like super stepdad. He be in the next level with the stepdad a little bit. But
I feel like he threw those shots.
Oh, yeah.
He threw those shots, but it ain't like Future didn't throw shots. Russ just throw him as a nice guy.
No.
When I first seen him, I just knew I had to raise him. I knew I had to be a father to him.
Then he called him Little Future.
Oh, yeah.
Little Future. Future made a whole dissed him on the whole song.
As like he was Santa Claus.
But this is what happens when you be out there having babies with random chicks.
Sierra ain't no random chick.
She ain't random.
He random. Like he just having
I'd be
babies.
raising Little Future too. If it was me, if I had, I'd be raising the shit out of Future son and playing his tracks. Well, I think it's fucked up with like I like it and I don't like it. But what I like when he go on away games, Russell Wilson, like the away teams play Future music when they be warming up and shit and throwing like halftime breaks. I think that's hilarious shit.
But Future, Russell really winning though, because he got your ex and your son calling him daddy.
Yeah, that's why I be want to shoot this shit up.
But my thing is, I don't know how active Future is in his son's life. At least he don't show it.
Rapper,
you know what I'm saying?
He active and active.
So if he not active, then Russell really within his right to step on toes to let him know. Yeah,
here's my question. No. Here's my question for you. So say you like in a situation, divorce, whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. Would you be cool with her new dude calling your son, or your son calling a new dude dad?
Nah, because I'm a father. That ain't gonna happen. He ain't gotta do that. He ain't gotta question that.
So why we question? We don't know what Future doing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I'm just assuming that he's not active like that because him and Sierra had beef or whatever. And I just never. Well, the media is good at portraying one side. I only see one side, so I'm only going on what I'm shown because I don't know the deep dealing. So I'm just gonna go on that one side, and that's what I'm speaking on. If Future if he isn't a father, then he deserves every shot that Russell takes, and he can't do nothing about it. If you not active in your child's life, and your child is calling somebody else daddy, that is your own fault. That ain't the man that's living their fault. That's your fault for not. I think
Russell at some point should say, "Hey, look, like I'm not your father. Like this is your. I know there got to be some type of like boundaries and respect.
I'm pretty sure he didn't done it, but the son, if the son's calling him that, then the daddy ain't nowhere around.
Nah, bro, it'd be some people that they'll call both dad. I've seen kids call two dudes dad, 3, 4, 5, depending on how she moving and grooving. But kids will call multiple people dad, bro.
Oh yeah, they don't know no better.
Nah, man. That dude, how old is the kid? Like 10, 11? He know, Little Future know.
They know. You think he'll be a quarterback or a rapper?
Oh yeah. I hope he don't be no rapper. But Little Future know. And like I say, Future ain't active. Just going off what I see. If he's not active, you deserve every piece of slander that Russell Wilson throws your way, because if you man enough to make him, won't you raise him, bro? Regardless of your relationship
Yeah,
with the mom.
we definitely speculating though, because I mean, he's just a private guy altogether.
He ain't
You don't get
private. He out there. He show his little hussies. He show the hussies he with.
that's entertainment.
You know what I'm
We don't
saying?
know a
He
lot
laugh in the
about
back of the
Future.
car.
Yeah, you
You
just
know what
don't
I'm
know a
saying?
lot about his personal life though.
He's
Like,
supposed to be this savage dude.
Yeah,
But
it's all
if you're gonna
charades,
show
though.
the women, show. I'd rather show my children than the women I'm with. I don't give a fuck about the women. My kids. Why we can't see you with your kids? Why we can't see you with but we can see you be toxic to females? Why would you want that image to be portrayed about you?
because he's just selling entertainment, you know.
So he a soul seller, man. Then I'm losing respect for him. I'm losing respect for Future. Not that I have much, but losing respect for him.
He's an entertainer, but like I haven't seen a whole lot about his personal life. His music don't get personal, really. Like he talk about women he with, but outside of that, like he don't really get into his life. Like you get into even with the Jay-Z's, the T.I.s, like you don't get into a whole lot of, you know, his upbringing and shit like that. I just think he's super private in that world. He may be a good, bad father, but what he shares to the world is Future the Entertainer. I don't even know his real name. None of that shit.
Ain't it Jimi Hendrix?
No, Jimmy, what?
No, I'm just saying, if you could show the women and you could show this, you're this toxic male, then why you can't show yourself being a father? Like that's the ultimate
if
level.
he's super
Because his
private,
fans
I
don't
think
care about that shit. He sell into toxic dudes and into a crowd that clubs, party, that type of shit. He's just selling entertainment.
yeah, he's
Just like
selling
Drake.
his
Like
brand.
you don't really see Drake child really. Like we had to find out through a lot of shenanigans that Drake had a kid. Actually, we found out through a beef song. Like we didn't know he had a son on the way. We found out when Pusha put it out there. Like a lot of these rappers don't put their personal lives out there.
Look at what he skeeted.
I kind
up
of understand
in,
that though.
If you skeeted up in the stripper, or I mean, that ain't nothing to be proud of.
Well,
like
some people
especially
just don't want.
that'll tarnish his image. You know what I'm saying? You running around, you having babies with OnlyFans stars, bro. That like, come on, Drake. You got all these elegant women that you're around, and you choose a porn star.
He's around a lot of strippers.
For sure.
No, I'm saying when he goes to these parties, he's around a lot of high class. He had Serena Williams.
So she might be a stripper, but she a virgin to me. That's a lyric.
Serena like AD.
What you mean? Oh man, Serena bad, boy. I don't know what you talking. And she got her own bag. Serena all day. I hate how she did her face.
I want to do all the celebrity talk, but it looks like Serena's like doing some skin pigmentation stuff right now.
And high cheekbones and lip injections, and she getting that cat face, that Hollywood cat face.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
But what you got? What you got, Silk? What you got?
I got what? We talking about?
What's your next topic you had wanted to move to?
Oh, I'm vibing, bro. Did we get our picks in Logan Paul, Mike Tyson? Like, what y'all think about that? I want to talk about some Ryan Garcia, another boxer who's having somewhat of a mental breakdown, and they're calling it a mental breakdown, but he's on his exposing Hollywood, elite society, that type of stuff. But let me get y'all Mike Tyson, Logan Paul. Y'all think Mike win? Get his ass whooped? What's up with it?
I think, man, I don't even want to know. I don't even really care, to be honest with you. I really don't. I like Mike. You too old for this. I want Mike to win because it's Mike.
Yeah, I got my take.
I think he gonna take the bag. Because why he doing it?
Yeah,
other than money.
I think Mike gonna win with a senior citizen discount.
Nah, he not. Logan, whatever, not gonna take that L. He paying him, and I'm guaranteeing he paying him to win because he's really trying to get into this boxing world, right? Has he taken the L? Has anybody beat him?
He ain't really
Logan, the Paul cat? I don't think so.
Okay,
he got a nice punch on him. So if he connect the mic and hit Mike on that chin, I think Mike gonna touch that mat.
He gave Mike the money to take a fall. He gonna make the money off people watching, and Mike gonna lose, and it might go the distance, and he gonna be declared winner.
Well, you think they got like 2-minute rounds? Because I can't see Mike boxing past 2-minute rounds.
He can't go past 50, bro. He can't go past 50. To be honest with you.
So did y'all see it? Did y'all see? I got Mike getting his ass whooped. Trey, what you got?
Oh, yeah.
He said the furry boy beat him.
I
Shout out to
don't. No, I
Jalen
don't think he
Jordan
got.
in
I
the
don't think
chat.
he got. I don't think they gave it to him. I don't think they gave it to the furry boy. I think they still gave it to Paul. I don't know. I got to research it. But from what I know, he ain't lost a fight. He didn't got beat up in fights.
I'm gonna take Dalen word, man. I think he got Google at his assets right now. He probably done looked it up already.
Oh, okay. He probably got the Google.
Yeah.
The Google bug. Speaking of Google, man, you see they got millions of 2FA passcodes got hacked, got leaked. Google,
explain
Facebook.
that. Explain that to the civilians. I don't know what you just said.
You got the two-factor authentication that you do when you go into these apps, right? So you don't want your booger sugar to be looking in at your.
You got booger sugar?
That's cocaine, bro.
Yeah.
That's your boo too. All right.
No.
Your
Booger
little
sugar is cocaine. It ain't.
That's a horrible nickname for your boo, boy.
You call your old lady cocaine? Like, you better clear
Said
that
Mike
shit up
don't-
before you start talking to people. Oh, yeah, this is my booger sugar. They were like, yo, what type of party is this?
Hey,
You just
Quinn
can't be
say
yelling
Mike
about
don't
booger sugar all
lose.
randomly. You gonna make shit weird with
Miss
that.
Killer. Shout out Quinn. Man.
You said what?
Shout out Quinn because she said Mike don't lose. He said he missed killing.
No, I done seen Mike done let me down as a kid. That was my childhood hero. I done seen Mike get his ass whooped a few times. Buster Douglas ruined my night, and then when he bit Holyfield ear, ruined my night.
Oh yeah.
Tyson has been like, go ahead.
Man, that Buster Douglas, I cried when he got beat by Buster Douglas, bro.
He let the streets
I was
down.
in shambles.
Man,
I was in shambles.
He let the streets down too when he was doggone doing these sparring matches with his bikini on. I know y'all seen that. We can't let him off the.
No,
Oh man,
Man, you always seeing some weird stuff.
man,
Your
Trey.
algorithms is crazy.
Man, your algorithm,
Your
man,
algorithm is
I ain't the only one
crazy.
seeing this.
Hold on, nah.
No,
Trey,
boy.
No.
No.
Trey, y'all go back and watch the clips from the other day when Trey was talking about Meek Mill. He talking about he seen the video with Meek Mill in the bed with Diddy. Trey said that. He always said so, man.
That was on the socials, man. The streets had put that all out.
It was AI.
Man, I
bro.
ain't never seen a Mike Tyson video where he out in the streets sparring in the rain in a bikini. I ain't
Man,
never
Tyson
seen
out
it.
here sparring in bikinis, dog. I got the
Your
whole.
algorithms is off, bro.
Hey, Trey, boy, what you be watching? Boy, you grab Trey history, boy.
I
bet
promise you, dog.
They made incognito browsers for Trey.
Yeah,
Vanish mode.
Yeah, it is. It's a little lusty, but it ain't got nothing to do with no man niggas in bikinis. Tyson got a whole spar match of him sparring in a doggone man thong, dog. Comment in the comment section if y'all seen it.
Oh, his cheeks was out?
Hey, DJ, look that up, DJ. DJ, look that up, man.
There is no such thing.
And hit the chat, DJ, and let us know if that's true.
Straight full of shit, man.
That man
Tyson has
out
never
here-
worn no thong in no damn
He out here
sparring
practicing
session.
for Logan Paul.
Quinn say you the only one. She say, nah, Trey, you the only one. Only one.
Trey don't join the Mike Tyson
Thank you,
on
Quinn.
OnlyFans or some
Never
shit, bro.
I know. You said, bro, what? You be in the other world.
Mm-mm.
You be in the other world on the browser.
I wish you can share your screen and I'll send you the video.
No, don't send it. I believe you. I trust
I don't
you.
want to see them Mike.
I don't need that shit in my algorithms.
I know. Just like the Meek Millie in his algorithm.
Don't send that shit to me, man. Once you click on it, then you discover on Instagram start getting weird. Now you just seeing dudes boxing in lingerie and shit. I don't need that type of shit.
Sliding around in the rain.
Yeah.
That's Tyson bag though. He'll do a quick little highlight reel to make you think that he still got it.
Yeah, against the body bags and shit.
You're looking
swift.
for the Tyson
looks
bikini video, DJ. That's what you're looking for.
No,
What
no,
did you
DJ, once you do, your algorithms is never gonna be the same, my boy. Respect your algorithms. I'm just telling you right now, because once you search Mike Tyson in the thong, like there's no coming back.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
Bangkok got
I
you.
ain't just make this
Bro,
up.
what side of YouTube do you be on? Because I know sometimes you can get on YouTube and go into some deep stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But how do you get where you're watching Mike Tyson spar in a bikini, bruh?
Because I run multiple pages. Like on the Cup Instagram, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Cup Instagram, but when you go to the Cup Discover page, it just it's pretty wild.
But it ain't men cheeks. That's clear. Don't put that on the podcast algorithms. The
Yeah.
podcast algorithm is full of big women cheeks.
Man,
Like,
y'all,
you know what I'm saying? It's
I
real
know
lusty.
y'all done seen this.
I've never
I ain't
seen
seen
nothing
it.
like that, bro. And I be deep in the trenches on YouTube
I'm a big
watching
boxing
some.
fan. I watch a lot of sparring sessions, man.
I'm
Never
about
seen
I'm
that
about
shit.
to I'm about to send it to the group chat.
I was watching today. I ain't know octopuses when they have babies, like the mama don't never go nowhere for a whole year and she die when the baby's born. She just be blowing on the babies. That's how deep I be in on
What?
YouTube.
Wait,
Octopuses.
hold on.
Man,
But
looking
come
up
back.
octopus sets.
No, I need to hear about this though. What, like,
So
break that down for me again?
the mama octopus will have some babies up under a rock. She'll take her last meal and she will lay up under the rock for a whole year, blowing on her babies to her last breath until they hatch, and then she die. She turn white and die. Octopus. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Whole year dedication raising some babies and keeping them away from predators and stuff.
Doing blowjobs?
Now, if you're an octopus, you might want to be pro-choice.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the octopus.
Her whole life just to have one set of babies, and she had like 1,000 some babies when she had it.
See, I learned this, right? Because I love bald eagles. I like to study like apex animals and shit like that. So bald eagles, when they mating, they do this free fall. And a lot of times, they do a free fall when they mating and shit. Like, Google this shit, look it up. But they mate in air and they're like free falling while they're mating and shit. And a lot of times they smack the ground and die. It happens.
Oh yeah.
Man, last nut you dead.
Boy, hey man, sometimes you gotta go out with a bang.
Man, could you imagine you driving down the road and the fucking bald eagle just and you like, and they on top of each other, you like, damn, that boy died, bust a nut and died.
I'm about to go get them fellas.
Do the girl die or the male die?
If they free falling, I think both can die. It don't happen every time, but it does happen because the way they mate is like a free falling from the sky type thing.
I done fell off the bed before. I wasn't trying to die.
In a bag? Ain't no way you fall off the bed in the bag. In the garbage bag.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. You're doing a
trash
lot.
bag game.
Yeah, condom sets and falling. You can't free fall with a condom.
That thing get dried in them. But yeah, that's how deep I be though on some YouTube stuff. But you be on the other side of YouTube, man. I don't know what side of YouTube you are. I ain't never seen no Mike in no bikini, bro.
I just sent it to the group chat.
Man, now he messed up the algorithm. Now,
I'm not gonna open it. I don't trust you.
No, I'm deleting
my algorithms. I work hard to keep my shit pure,
click
man.
on it.
Yeah, I need Black Israelites. I need it. I need that like that type of shit in my shit, man. Woke shit. Dr. Umar cheeks, that type of shit. I don't need.
Did you see
Mike Tyson on the phone?
Speaking of Black Israelites, did you see the guy hold the transgender woman hostage in a hotel for $30?
That's just crazy.
For $30,
he got flicker boom. He got flicker.
It was a transgender.
Yeah.
So he ended up trying to buy some box. And when he got, into the room, I'm glad you brought this up because I had it on my mind to talk about it on the show, but I forgot to put it on the docket. So he purchased some box, which is, American, sweet as American pie. It's like, shit go down. Jen, what it do? Appreciate everybody for hanging out with us in the comments. If y'all got any questions, definitely shoot us
drop something if y'all got a
topic, whatever. We'll chime in on it. But he purchased, a young lady escort for the evening and find out it wasn't a young lady. It was a transgender. And then at that point, he's holding hostage. And I want to go on record saying I don't blame him.
Hold on.
The box
at what point though? Hold on. At what point did he find out that was a mine? That's what we gotta be clear. That's no
situation because I can't let you out of here. You might tell people,
man. Sometimes you just gotta take that L, man. If you hold on, if you walk in there,
bro, gotta square up, bro. Gotta fight me. Like
now he in jail on a kidnap charge, and they gonna be like, man, who you kidnapped? And they gonna see another dude. He kidnapped a man. He thought was a woman, bro. That's a even bigger L.
I know. So that put you in that situation over right.
Bare minimum, we gotta fight. I ain't saying it gotta be a hostage situation, but bare minimum, we gotta throw hands. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, Nova, you in that hotel room, right? You don't handle all your business. She done told you, her period on, so you went anal.
I don't do it.
You went
What?
I don't do it. See, and I'm gonna speak on something, man.
Whoa, that's why you can't be going anal first dates and shit like
Yeah.
that, bro. You be first time you gonna try to give me some booty. That's red flag.
Right there.
Red flag.
What girl you meet, you don't even know, and she open up for the back door. Bro, that's a man all the way, bro.
Man, you trying to make it
All right,
stinking here.
All right, well,
You
okay,
desperate.
let's take that out of the scenario then. She done had the surgery. She done flip flop that thing. Plop, plop,
No,
plop.
they're not that good.
You
Like,
know?
it's not a progressive like surgery situation yet. I don't think
First
Dr.
off-
Miami got the right cuts yet.
First off, I ain't that hard up to be buying no coochie. First off, let's just make that clear.
Okay,
But
okay.
for
You
the
bought the
sake
dinner.
of the
You bought the
scenario,
dinner then.
for the-
You bought dinner.
but for the
I'd
sake of scenario, let's play along. Go ahead, Trey. Ask me the question.
Yeah, you bought dinner.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna know at dinner. I'm gonna be like, man, why you so strong in the face?
Bro, like I'm gonna be you just don't like sometimes that shit could get weird, bro. I don't see some weird shit.
Now, if you
That
go to
shit
Thailand,
Thailand, you go to South Beach, motherfucker. You gotta go to Thailand. You go to the right spot in Miami. It's some dudes that get some surgery and they look like chicks, bro. You
But
gotta be careful out here. Transformers are real.
or do they just look like dudes that want to be chicks? Because the girls are getting the surgery now, and they're being built like transsexuals. Like honestly, those girls that getting that tubby, they stomach is getting so smaller that their shoulders look wide, and they get the BBL and they get the cheekbones with the eyebrows arched all the way up, like they look like they always surprised and stuff, and they get the lips and stuff.
Maybe that's just in
It's
San
like,
Diego, man.
Why you
Maybe that's just
trying so
demographic.
hard not to look like
West
a
Coast
woman?
shit.
Just give them a natural woman, bro. Just the natural essence of a woman, bro.
Natural women is fading out, man. Like
Nah, not in my realm. Please, women, if you
no,
listen
not
to
in
this,
my realm. I'm just saying in life in general.
just stay. We love you the way you are.
Oh yeah.
Just
I'm-
hit the
I'm-
gym
I'm-
sometimes.
I'm for all like people doing whatever the fuck they want to do. If you want to be a transgender, then go do your thing. You want to be gay, go do your thing. I don't give a fuck who go do what. But
I respect
to
everybody.
be out here sleeping and conniving men and putting yourself in that situation, like that shit dangerous. And some
It
dudes,
is.
they
It is.
dead ass serious about their masculinity and who they is, and they're like people gonna be want to stand on business.
Yeah,
So
that's the
if you in that
manipulation
world,
part.
Like
yeah.
this happened. This happened to a dude. We was in Thailand, bro. This dude said, so I think I told this story. He went to a massage parlor for a massage,
Mhm.
but he paid for the sex massage. So he on camera stroked out.
Respectable.
He on camera stroking whatever it is on the table. He back there
On
doing
camera, who's
backstroke.
filming?
The massage parlor. They filming.
Yeah, because they be running off with their money.
Yeah, so he in there stroking whatever it is on the table, and then he finishes, and I
Mhm.
guess they wanted a tip, and then I guess he realized that
Tip
it was a
is
man.
Yeah. What where y'all find
finish
these
it- no,
massage
finish the
parlors
story.
at? Go ahead.
Finish that story.
And he realized that it was a man. So then he went like Mike Tyson in the China shop. Is 6 people in the building in the massage parlor. This dude beat up everybody in that motherfucker. He whooped them up. It was 2 stories. He beat their ass from the top floor. He came down. It was the old ladies on the bottom floor. He was in that bitch throwing haymakers. He hit the one lady, uppercutted her. She flipped over the little massage table down on the first floor, and they had finally surrounded him and they pushed him out. They pushed him out the window. He had glass all over him. He was cut all up. They had to rush him to the hospital. So they
What the hell,
filed a
you was
police
there?
report.
Like,
Yeah, he was there. He was in another
Yeah,
room.
I had to.
He,
I had to no, hell no. I had to go free him.
Glad I ain't choose that room.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta-
I had to go get him out of. I had
he
to go
bailed
get
him
of
out
police
afterwards. He was like,
I bought the same package you bought, boy.
basically. And so from that, so the next day I got to take her to the police station and figure out what happened. I'm asking him. I'm like, hey, what happened? He telling me a story. He like, nah, I didn't pay for sex,
But you
anything like that. They was trying to have sex with me. That's what he said to me. And I know he's lying because the price. I said, how much did you pay? And he said the price, and I was like, oh, that's the fee if you want to have sex. That's what you went in to have sex. And he was like, no,
you know the
no.
prices? No.
Yeah. He bought the same
So-
package.
Nah, I gotta know. I gotta know the prices. It's my job. So we go to the police station.
What do you yelp for? Like massage therapists? Like why you
Nah, I'm the dude.
You give out the reviews.
you
I'm
giving
the
like
dude.
Yelp reviews, motherfucker?
I give this parlor 4 stars.
Now I'm the dude that free you if you get in trouble in foreign countries. That's
Okay,
basically what
okay.
it is.
Oh,
So-
you the ambassador.
You taking
Yeah.
He's
So I
the jerk
go-
off ambassador.
So I go to the police station with old boy, and I tell him, put your head down, don't say nothing, let me handle the negotiations. And I was like, was it all women?
Shut
I was
the
like,
hell
he
up.
was like, yes, it was all women. I was like, are you sure? He was like, yes, it's all women. So I'm talking to the Thai police, and I'm like, hey, what happened? And they like, your person thrashed the whole thing, broke the windows in there, tore up the whole shop, beat up everybody. He assaulted them, right? They like, he facing like 15 years in a Thai prison. So I was like, okay. I was like, answer this. I was like, do you have any video? He's like, yes.
Oh, they showed you the video of the man on
Bro,
man.
they showed me the video of the boy stroked out back there, just stroking. And I was like, is that a man? They was like, yes. I was like, yo.
See, I would have had to kill you and all of them. Not everybody held hostage.
You got to go.
Now it's a bigger hostage situation now because not everybody like you, my dog. I gotta hold you. All right, stick them up. You stick them up too, man. Everybody
Got to hit him. Got to hit him with the Men in Black flash.
Yeah.
So then the people, the massage people come in. It's 6 of them. Only 2 of them are women, and that's the old women.
Oh,
You can clearly tell they women. They old as fuck. The other 4 look like they just started their transition. To being a woman. They still had the big, strong Adam apple. Hands was big, feet was big in the sandals. But they look like men that dress up as women. And it was clear as day. And I looked at him.
so the whole
I was
shop
like-
was men.
Yeah, the whole shop except for the 2 old ladies.
That's why when you
The
out
two
of
old
the
ladies.
country, you go get your massages at a resort. And not a brothel.
And I was like, I looked at him and I was
And
like,
the boys saw them. They saw them spa prices. Then they saw the brothel prices. They're like, man,
I can work with
yeah,
that.
and I get one off over here.
I looked at him and I said, which one gave you the massage?
Shit.
And he was like, I can't remember. I said, okay, I'll do you one better. I looked at the interpreter. I said, could you ask which one of them gave him the massage? Big hand, raised the hand.
She gripped
And I was
basketball.
like,
Oh, yeah. Gorilla
I just
grip.
looked at him like, oh, that man gave you a massage right there. That's the one. And he just put his head down. Man, but I had to pay him money. So I asked him how much because he damaged the shop and stuff.
Damn.
And it was like, surprisingly, they said only $2,000. I was like, damn. He
Damn.
tore the whole, that's how cheap it is about in Thailand, bro. But the boy,
You need to put that on your Indeed, man. A jack off negotiator.
man, hey, that boy went in there for pleasure, realized it was, I don't know if he's what it boiled down to. What they said he said was they thought he thought they stole his cell phone. That's why he flipped out. He was drunk. I was like, so he enjoyed. He went in there with the intention of being with the and he was married to top it off.
Oh,
And he was married. So we had to call his wife.
until that. Oh gosh, yeah. How they?
Yeah. It didn't go good. Didn't go good for the homie. Didn't go to good. Well, he ain't my homie, but it didn't go good for him. But bruh, the stories is just wild, bro. Like, seen this cat I know, this white dude. He
Nah, I
was
can't
from
imagine like if that's in the beginning of his career, he still got 3 years left there with y'all on that boat.
Oh, he was young. He was young. He was young.
Yeah, they
He
got
was a young
restation
cat.
me, bro.
Yeah, you
He
gotta
was a
get me
young
out of
cat.
Not me,
Young
'cause
cat,
I will
bro.
never be in that position, but they got.
That boy pulled up on him, man. And he
Y'all
went.
don't do a brothel briefing before y'all get to
No,
these
we
ports?
do all that.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
the whole point of
Yeah.
me going.
Oh,
I go there before everybody get there, and I get all the information.
He get the preview. He do the brothel first. He go
And
in
I come back,
test drive
and
the
I give him a
brothel.
country brief.
Okay.
He come back
I
with
get-
the reviews.
I come back and I say, hey, this is how it is there, bro. Like, stay out of there. A lot of these massage parlors are men. And and the thing is, they tell you. They ain't like they trick you. They tell you. And so
He's
he
just
went
a
in there
freak bull.
fully known
Yeah,
that
he
there
wild
was a
buck.
man, but he tried to play it off. Didn't think they had the
Why you
cameras
tearing
in
them
there.
people's shit up, man.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta
Because-
grow up, bro. You can't be tearing these people's facility up and you knew what you was getting into.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all should have. You should let him just go to jail. He need to learn his lesson.
Yeah, you should have left him in there.
I can't,
Yeah.
man. I got
That's what
if
he
he
wanted to
would have
do.
went over the budget, if he would have went over the $10,000 budget, he would have stayed. Because all I had was
That's
10,000.
brothel budget.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
it, bro. He tore that place. He shut it. They was out of business. That boy trashed that place, man. I wish I could have got the video so you
wanted the
could have
video
seen it.
of him.
No,
you want,
no,
you
so
want to take it back home.
Yeah, so you can watch it. You Trey, can you find it?
His
you
probably
seen him-
Trey algorithms, man.
It's probably in your algorithm. It's
I'm
probably
not
your
saying
algorithm.
I'm not saying I wanted the video. Now you saying you wanted the video. I'm trying
No,
to figure out
for-
what you want to do with the footage.
Hell nah. But man, that boy, bro, I was just staring at him the whole time. I was just like, boy, you set up here and told these people, these good people shit up, knowing you did what you did because you wanted to do it. And you really, what it really boiled down to was he thought they stole his cell phone. That's what he thought it happened.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
thought they stole
his
his cell phone. Tore their shit up behind their cell phone. Mess with that boy. Mess with that lady boy, dog.
Shout out to AT&T.
But
Hold
yeah,
on,
that's the Thailand story, bro. That's the
Shout
good
out.
Thailand story.
shout out to Thailand. If y'all go to Thailand, do not be, into massage therapy, lacking in being
No, they tell you though.
being
Yeah.
weird.
They
man.
tell you gotta want that. They tell you they're very clear
They
that
tell
they are
you,
men.
and they bang cop for real.
Hey, check this
So
out. Let's get into some Uncle Joe shit, bro. Uncle Joe was
What
wild.
ice cream say?
I want to get your commentary on, some Joe Biden shit. And I'm gonna have the clip loaded next time. But today we're gonna play it through the mic.
In fact, some of the small snack companies, you won't and think you won't even notice what they're doing when they charge you just as much for the same size bag of potato chips, only has a hell of a lot fewer chips in it.
Oh,
I'll
he's
tell
right.
you what. I tell you who did notice: the Cookie Monster. He pointed out his cookies are getting smaller, paying the same price.
Joe standing
I
on
was
business.
stunned when I found out that's what actually happened.
Joe standing on business, man.
Bro,
Ice
what
cream.
in the hell is our country doing, bro? Every time I turn on, like they're talking
That's a
about
real
everything.
issue though.
Yeah,
That's a real issue, bro.
yeah.
I remember growing up, man. You used to get the big bag of chips
I ain't
for
mad at
25
that.
cents
I ain't mad
with
at
the
Joe
chips
with that
full to the top, bro. I'm standing with ice cream, bro.
one. I
Behind
fucks
that,
with ice cream on this one,
bro. The bag of chips used to be full all the way to the top, and then they started introducing this air into the chips, and then they shrunk the size. So now you get like 6 chips, and you pay 75 cents
Man,
or $1.25 now.
yeah,
For the
I'm
little
a
bag.
chip connoisseur, so I fuck with Joe on this one. Like, I like these Boulder chips, avocado oil, sea salt, and vinegar, man.
That sound fine. What they called?
Boulder chips, avocado. They cooked in avocado oil and then sea salt and vinegar. Try them out. If you never tried them, they.
What grocery store you buying this from?
Gotta
I
get a
never heard of
sponsorship
these.
for that. Man.
Oh yeah, shout out to Publix and Kroger. Both of them got them.
They got. Okay.
I'm just saying, I
Those
agree
are
with
smart.
Joe. I understand what he's trying to say and make the point he's trying to make, bro. Is they out here selling us Fligaboom
On a lot of products.
on a lot of products, bro. Fligaboom, they booming
Bro,
us,
it's
bro.
like I open the bag up, like the chips is they busting. But you open the bag up, that motherfucker down like 3/4 of the bag. And I finished the whole bag. And I'm like, damn, I just paid $5 for this.
I shouldn't reach in the bag in only 2 reaches.
Yeah.
I'm done with my chips.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
But the prices are up. But
Yeah.
the product that you getting is
man,
it don't-
I went in the
You got
store
the
the other
ounces
day.
on the bag though.
You know inflation is real when Lay's potato chips is up.
yeah.
When it's past $7 for some Lay's.
Yeah, I don't even
Like-
buy regular chips. My chips got to be kettle. I'm a kettle guy.
You all high class.
Yeah, bro. I can't be eating just regular chips. No, I fucks with them here and there, but I'm really a kettle chip guy. That's my bag.
Yeah, check
I'm
out
a
them
Cool
Boulder
Ranch.
chips, bro.
I'm Cool Ranch.
No, yeah, I can't fuck with that no more, man.
The Dorito Cool
They
Ranch.
got too many. Like you
got
look at the
childish chip
ingredients.
habit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
look at the ingredients on the back of a Cool Ranch. I watched one of these documentaries and it fucked me up on. So
Uh-oh.
now
Don't
when I
talk
buy
about it.
products, I only
Was this
want
after
a
the
few
Mike
ingredients.
Tyson in the bikini? Was it after that one?
No, Mike Tyson eat clean. So whatever his diet is, I fucks with it.
That's how you got on that algorithm.
Yeah. Trying to get built like Tyson, motherfuckers. Walk around this motherfucker.
Hey,
Spread
Red
it
Eye
up.
say all the chips are bad. And you are
They
100%
are.
right.
They are.
They
You just
are.
gotta.
They
If
are.
I am
They're all
gonna eat a
processed.
bad chip, if I am gonna eat a bad chip, I want quality product.
Right.
It's like buying, like Whitney Houston said, I don't do crack. Crack is whack. Crack is cheap. You know what I'm saying? She want the Coke off the brick. And that's how I am with my potato chip. I don't want that heavily processed. You giving me a Dorito Cool Ranch. Now that's for children. I
But
need a
sometimes they
keto
hit.
chip.
I
That's
get
what I'm
what y'all
saying. Them
saying.
boulder shits, they got 3 ingredients, bro. 3
For real, I'm
ingredients.
gonna try them out. I can't eat no plain chips like that. Only way I eat plain chips, I put them on a sandwich with some ketchup.
You put
Only way I eat them things.
you put chips
Oh,
on the
you
sandwich.
really got a fat boy bag. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
right
Yeah,
there.
you want to put
You
chips
can't
on the
be out here
sandwich?
big back shaming and you eating like that.
Oh, I ain't ashamed of my back. That's why I can call him big back. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings calling me big back. Sure is.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings though because you are in denial and your friends are in denial. You just a big back motherfucker. That's it, bro. Like,
We're talking about food, right? So I got a
Yeah.
question for y'all. What's y'all pet peeve when out eating with women?
chewing with their mouth open or ordering
Who are
food
you
that they
dating?
Who you
Or
fucking
ordering
these motherfuckers at?
or ordering food in a to go.
Hmm.
Like they know they're not gonna eat it there, and they ordering extra to take back. Man, I went on a date one time. Man, I had a chick.
You might be shopping for these motherfuckers in the hood. No, like I don't know where you
Man,
find.
She
I
said
be trying to go back.
She said Nova know when all the snacks come out.
I do,
Call you baby
I do.
D, fam.
baby deep, baby,
Baby Nova.
Baby
This like
Nova.
she said, who we got in the NCAA rematch? Quinn did.
NCAA rematch.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
women's. For the
Oh
women's.
yeah, I don't watch women's sports.
Mhm.
I
I
think LSU.
told you, but for the women's sports, I want the women, the winner of
I'm sexist when it comes to sports.
the NCAA winner to
Toxic.
play
Get
the
flamed
winner
up.
of the
You about to get flamed.
Atlanta
You about to get
lingerie
flamed.
basketball team.
Man, I don't want to see nobody that can't dunk, play basketball.
Hey man, Brittany
don't
Griner
mind
around here.
layups.
Brittany Griner
I
around here
don't-
dunking on these motherfuckers.
Man, a
Twinkle
fast
with
break
good
layup
officers.
is not my idea of entertainment. You know, I mean, I will go to a game and watch it, but I can't sit. Y'all sit down and watch women basketball on TV?
Yeah,
I
like
have.
the
Yeah, I
LSU girls, the LSU girls and South Carolina
them
girls.
girls are raw.
Boy, that was a good game, dog. Women more. I'm not gonna even lie to you. When it come to like soccer, basketball,
Yeah, you
women
about
are
to lie.
more competitive,
He
man.
lying. He lying his
I ain't
ass off.
lying.
He's like AD.
Women's
right
soccer,
now. He's like Clay.
women's soccer, bro. They competitive as hell. They competitive as hell, man.
Who's
Don't
your
sit
favorite
down and
women's
watch
soccer
women's soccer.
player? Yeah, who's your favorite women's soccer player?
Candace Wilson.
That's a real name. You could be lying. I
You
wouldn't
just
know.
make
I'm
that
not.
shit
I'm
up.
not lying. Candace Wilson. That's my
That-
favorite soccer player.
Okay.
Yeah, played
Shout
for
out to
FC
that,
Gold
man.
Pride, and she played for Western New York Flash. Was her
Now,
last
Caitlin
team.
Clark is the shit. I'm talking shit a little bit. So I do catch games, but I'm not into women's sports. Just be real. But Caitlin is that deal. She could shoot her ass off. She actually declared pro, before the tournament even started, which I thought was crazy.
Oh, well, I mean, what grade she in?
What?
Great.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
that's
what
how- I
year?
thought you watched these sports, man. You got us in this.
What I'm
bag,
saying,
like-
is she a junior or a senior? I mean,
She's a junior.
okay. I thought they had to finish all 4 years before they get declared. The
the women.
the women basketball is brutal, man. You see, like it's very few slots for these women the ball.
But the NIL kind of changed the game for the women right now.
Hey, I would stay in
That's
college.
why I'm
all-
surprised she went pro. She
That's what
probably
I'm
make
saying.
more money NIL wise, to be real with you.
No, she gonna have that Nike endorsement right off bat, so she gonna
My-
be like the.
My take on
First.
women's sports is I think they should get paid more. I think they are good athletes. I think you can find some really good shooters and skilled players in women basketball. But I don't think enough women support women's sports.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
Quinn
shit.
say, "Let them know you almost pissed off, Silk." She said, "Let them know, Nova. Silk almost pissed me off. You don't want." She pull up on you.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah,
pull up.
yeah.
I seen her pull a shank on somebody one time. We was in Cuba. She pulled
Oh.
a
So
shank on the
she's
dude.
she's a woman basketball player.
You must have stole her girl in the brothel.
Relax, relax, Trey. What's wrong with you boys, man?
Boy, we get him back on this brothel, boy. He love him some brothels, boy.
Yeah, that's his bag.
Because I already know where y'all at with it.
I don't go to no brothels, man.
I'm not a military guy, so I'm like, that ain't my bag of getting the brothel briefs and knowing the culture of that stuff. But yeah, that is my
senior.
She a senior, but could have come back for the COVID year. I would have came back for that COVID year. She could make about 80 million next year, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
she could with all of it. With all
$80 million,
bro. With all them endorsements,
man. Kobe
with all
the endorsements,
right? She's the face. Her and Angela Reese are the face of women's basketball, and they ain't even in the WNBA. They talk more about them two than they do about the women in the WNBA.
They was beefing with Angela Reese in the beginning, though.
Who was?
The NCAA and the team, her team, right? Was beefing.
Nah, she wasn't doing the school portion of college.
Yeah. Mm.
So she wasn't.
She wasn't going to class.
She wasn't being studious.
She was doing too many appearances and shit.
Yeah. She was. Yeah, she was too famous for school.
We actually hung out with was Flau'jae is her name? Flau'jae.
Yeah.
We hung out with her at the NIL summit in Atlanta, and her NIL agency. We got some relationships over there, so we got the vibe and kick it with. I think her mom and her stepdad was there. Real good vibes, real good people, man.
That's good, man.
For sure.
That's good. Yeah, but like I say, man, women's sports is ultra competitive, bro. They be out there getting it, bro.
But you said more competitive than men. That's where I draw the line.
It is. Men's sport don't get competitive till it's like the championship, like NBA. To the playoffs start.
You talking about college though, right? So I think men's college football, basketball, I think they both.
No, they don't. Really. It only get competitive when it's an underdog playing like an underdog full of seniors playing a highly ranked team. It's competitive. On any other night, bro.
We left a whole topic that we didn't finish. I know on the listen back, I'm gonna be frustrated.
Double back on that topic. Go back.
Correct.
Pet peeves. Quinn sidetracked us.
No, it's all good. It's all love. We can talk a little bit of everything. Y'all got any topics, hit us in the group chats. Not in the group chat, in the comments, and we'll chime in on it for sure. We appreciate everybody. If you're on YouTube, hit like. If you're on Instagram, go follow us, Red. Comment. Show us love. It don't cost nothing to show love.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's double back to the topic. What was the topic?
The topic was like pet peeves when out to eat with women.
Oh,
you said chewing with the mouth open. You gotta choose a little better, DJ Nova.
Yeah,
hey man,
you
love is blind.
You picking these hood rats.
Man, you got to get back to the hood somehow, bro.
Smacking and chewing with your mouth open is crazy. I'm gonna get up and leave. You're gonna pay. We definitely finish
eating like a damn horse. Eating like a damn horse. But nah,
separate checks, please.
Nah, when they come in there, my pet peeve is ordering more than you gonna eat in that sitting with the intentions of taking food home.
Oh yeah, I've been down that road.
You gotta.
We're not gonna do that here,
boy. I tell you that.
Sometimes they do that out of spite, though. When I went down that road, it was out of spite.
Yeah, they're gonna pull up on the date.
I showed up late to the date, and I already kind of knew what I was getting myself in. I couldn't even afford the meal. I ate a salad.
I did that before.
Well, that was my Pensacola days. I couldn't afford no meal. Boy, I remember I took this girl to Copeland's. I had $32 in my bank account, man.
And that bitch counting.
Oh, yeah. Boy, she ordered an appetizer, and she ordered the surfing turtle.
Yeah, you got it.
She's like, you gonna get anything? I'm like, man, something wrong with my stomach. I can't eat. Boy, I was in there, boy, sweating, counting. I was like,
you're
boy,
a different type of guy. If you go,
I ate before I came.
Yeah, bro, I was young, dog. I was young, bro. I was 21. You know what I'm saying? I did the stupid stuff when you get into this field I'm in. Mm-hmm. I brought the high interest rate Mustang, 16%.
Oh yeah.
It was 16% interest, but it was clean though. I had the 20s on that joint. I took advance pay to get my 20s, took my tax money to get a sound system.
And he didn't even smack with Reds.
Facts. Didn't even smack. Barely had gas in the tank to even make it to Copeland's. Had 40,
but that's egregious.
30 or 40 something dollars, and
that's a lot of money you put in and didn't get no draws.
Man, who you telling, bro? I had to cut my losses because I was like, man, that was just the beginning. We supposed to go to the movies after.
You got a lot of shit planned for a $32 budget, but that's crazy.
Man, that was back in the day. You know, $20 is a long way, man.
And no day was it. 20s?
I was gonna sneak in the movies anyway. I knew people that worked at the movies.
Oh, you gonna sneak in the movie with a date?
Yeah, because I was like, walk up there and be like,
that's a bold move, Playboy.
and they let me in, but it ain't always guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So she already didn't cut into the fun. So
like
if I would have
19?
got to the movie theater and they wasn't there to get me, then we can't get in the movie theater. So I had to bail out the date, man.
You had to be a jit. Ain't no grown man doing no shit like that.
Man, yeah, I was, bruh.
You bailed out on a date? Nah, well,
I don't bail out on a date.
I couldn't afford it.
What's your pet peeve, Trey?
Mine's, it probably, I got a couple of them. Like one that's standing out right now, like if you go and you don't know what the fuck you want to eat.
I like that bag.
Like you don't know what the hell you want to eat, and then I know, like when I go wherever I'm gonna go, I look at the menu, like, all right, boom.
You can check the menu before you even go. You go online and check the menu. Yeah.
Women know what they're gonna eat, bro. They just want to know if you're gonna afford it or you're gonna say something about the choice.
Oh no, this could be your old lady. What I'm talking about, bro. This ain't no date. This is real pet peeves. Getting out and she ain't checked out the menu to know.
If it's your old lady, if she your old lady,
that would.
Oh yeah, that's irritating as hell. If it's my old lady and we pull up to a restaurant and a waiter come up and say, "Hey, are y'all ready?" and she goes, "No, if you can come back, man." God damn, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm ready to order and eat. Because
I'm hungry.
Now we ordering separately, not eating at the same time. Like, nah, we got to order this shit at the same time. Like, you ain't ready. Now I got to order appetizer because you ain't ready. Because I got to snack on something. So, hey, bring me some calamari. Why
and then they put their fingers in it. No, they correct you on the
also,
appetizer.
like when they order some fuck shit, right? They order their fuck shit, and then you order some elegant shit, some fly shit.
Yeah,
and that shit comes out. And they shit is just whack as fuck, and they looking at yours and like, damn, can I try yours?
Yeah, all that.
I'll let you try mine. No, I'm good.
I'm down to share food, but you gotta get some fly shit too. If you got chicken Alfredo, now I'm like, all right,
get out,
like you got these bland ass taste buds, and I got this fly meal here. You want a little piece of this? Like, get adventurous. That's my pet peeve. Like, if we out, like we could get basic shit at Olive Garden and whatever else we were trying to go to. But if we go to a nice restaurant, like let's get adventurous. We can always send that shit back to the kitchen if we don't like it, but let's get adventurous a little bit.
But you know what's so crazy about the whole thing? They will sit there with the menu closed the whole time while they sending the waiter away, and you know what you want, but she don't know what she want. And you sitting there hungry as hell, bro.
Hey, what you eating? What you thinking about?
And then you already sent her a link. Mm-hmm. You already sent her a link to the restaurant.
That's beforehand.
So you didn't even open that.
Figure this shit out now.
You didn't even open that, and then you get to the restaurant and continuously disrespect me by not opening the menu and still want to talk about nothing. You can open the menu and look at the food. If this waiter come, do not send her away. I'm gonna order my food then. I know what I want.
You can't do that though. You got to order appetizer. You got to have some type of class. Yeah. You can't be ordering the dinner before she's ready, dog. Like, it's just inappropriate. You got to get an appetizer, some drinks, and bread, whatever it may be, to stall out the little meal. It could ruin your main course. You are risking ruining your main course with the appetizer and the bread and the bullshit. But you can't just be ordering the meal before she ready, bro.
Man, you gonna be that?
And I share food. See, I think you got.
Jen say Trey don't share his food.
No, it ain't. If you don't,
gotta have shareable food.
Yeah, you gotta have shit that everybody want to eat. Like if you order chicken nuggets and I got a fucking doggone.
Man, who you going with to ordering chicken nuggets?
No, I'm just saying, like you gotta order. Like
she used to soda and nuggets. She really just out here thugging.
Come on, bro.
Well, now you talk about I date some ratchets. Boy, a chick pull up to a Ruth Chris and order some chicken nuggets. Boy, I guarantee you, she walking that motherfucker with some Uggs with the bottom of them already rubbed off. With the bottom of with a bonnet on her head.
Yeah, probably. You go out with a bonnet on her head. You should have shut that shit down from the gate.
Yeah,
you can't even get in my car.
Red know I'm about my food. So if I take you to a restaurant, I already know what I want to eat. And don't 100%. You come over here.
You ever been on a date?
Talk in my food.
So as a man, do you feel obligated to order the apps? And some woman wants to take the lead on shit. Like, all right, you order the meal and everything. Have you ever played that role where you order both meals?
Nah, because that's a setup. Because I don't want you to complain that I ordered you something nasty.
You ain't
finna finesse me. You're not finna finesse me.
But,
Nope.
in what manner, Trey? Like she wants you to choose her food, or when the waitress come, you tell the waitress her order. Like in what manner you talking?
Yeah. Elaborate.
Both, because like if you go to a restaurant, like for instance, for the example we said, like you sent out the menu, she still don't know like what she want to eat, and then the waiter or waitress come, and you all are sitting there, and it's just kind of like this little awkward silence. Y'all don't know what to order. Do you feel like
come back.
you
We ain't
should
ready.
take a lead?
Okay. No, I'm not about to order anybody's food because then it's gonna look like, unless you want me to.
Yeah, some women want.
Even when the waitress come, I'm gonna say ladies first, and let her order her food first. And she's not ready, I come back when we ready. Just give us an appetizer. What you drinking? Get some wine.
Us some chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
and some French fries.
I'm definitely leaving the date. If anybody orders chicken tenders and shit like that on a date,
you getting set up. I guarantee you.
I gotta get out of here.
You better not let her know where you stay.
Yeah, bring the check.
She gonna add it. She getting you add out, my boy.
Yeah, it's time to go.
She getting you add out. I bet she got an angry baby daddy that's waiting in the parking lot.
And she got a bonnet on.
I just told right. I don't even want you ordering a chicken Alfredo. You got chicken tenders
with some slides on. Would you talk to a girl if she came out with some slides on?
What kind of
on a date? Nah, you can't wear flats on the date with me unless we going out like to the beach or some shit. But if we going out to eat, you gotta put that shit on. That's what was funny from Love Is Blind when Clay told her she had that shit on. Yo, I like died, dog. She come out there with a fly ass dress on. We finna get back to the topic at hand, but she came out there with a fly ass dress on, and he dapping her up. Somebody, you put that shit on. I was like, oh my god, this dude is unserious as fuck.
You thought her dress was fly?
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. Imagine waking up to find your bank account drained, bills for loans you never took out, a warrant for your arrest, all because someone stole your identity. Hackers aren't waiting. Why are you? That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Your personal data is a goldmine for hackers, and Aura helps lock it down. Aura monitors the dark web, blocks data brokers from selling your information, includes a VPN for private browsing, and a password manager to secure your accounts before criminals break in. For a limited time, Aura is offering our listeners a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and start protecting yourself and your loved ones. That's aura.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.
Not on her.
Dress was unserious.
Not on her, but that thigh out, that split, like it could have been fly on somebody else, but I wasn't really feeling it on her. We're not going to talk dresses on here though, Trey. That's what we're not going to do.
That got brought up. I just elaborated on it.
Trey, what if a girl told you $30 wasn't enough? If you send her some money for lunch.
First of all, no girl gonna ask me to send them no money for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it got some beggars out there. That's when I just hang up.
Yeah, he ain't in the single world, so he wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm hypothetical. We speaking hypotheticals.
No, hypothetical. I'm just gonna go on lunch and just buy lunch, and it's just gonna be some fly shit. Like in a hypothetical world, I'm single. We single. We just gonna go to lunch, and
no, she's the one. She ain't no date. She's saying, "I'm hungry. Send me some bread." And you send her $30, and she's saying that ain't enough.
I'm just not even gonna open it.
I'm saying, who else you feeding on this lunch? Did you know you had a potluck and you didn't? That's another thing. I don't do potlucks at work, man.
Oh hell,
people got cats. People got cats, and I don't play that, bro.
People can't cook.
People can't cook. They ain't got cats, and they ain't clean. How the dirty dude bring the food in?
One time, dog, I had a potluck. Shout out to my dog Rick. We was working at Cleartail. I was doing some call center shit. You know, call centers be toxic. So we had a call center.
You done threw a work wife in your whole scenario. See how you do?
I gotta live here. First of all, DJ know it fresh, and you're not about to retroact some toxicity in my life, you know. Anywho, we had a potluck. I cheated for the potluck. I called Pops. Was like, hey, make me a crock pot of some oxtails. You know, so I'm bringing in some fly shit. This is my first potluck as a young person in the workforce. You know, I don't know the shenanigans of this shit, so I'm going all out. Like, I want to let everybody know, even you want to let people know what's up with it a little bit. So I'm like, I'm finna go all out. I bring the fire food. Man, that potluck had a bunch of casseroles that I had never. That's when I found out white people love casserole. I had green bean casserole, carrot casseroles, all type of. It was a lot of casseroles, and that's when I learned about even sweet potato casserole. Was the only casserole that I enjoyed, but I got put on to a lot of bullshit, and I had some expensive ass, fire ass Bahamian oxtails, and I felt disrespected and never did it again.
Oh, man, shout out!
You gotta set a budget, and you gotta also know the people who you gonna be bringing food.
Nah, I go get that Costco pizza. I go get that Costco pizza.
Yeah, I can't be fucking with you.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
$9.95, baby, for a whole big old pizza.
Bringing it to the potluck is wild. You're supposed to be cooking for the potluck, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna eat that shit by yourself.
First of all, I ain't partaking in the potluck. I'm not partaking in the potluck.
If I bring out some fly shit and I see you with boxes of Costco pizza, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my pot back to the car.
Trey, you got cats?
I'm gonna take. Yeah, I got 2 cats.
Nah, see, I ain't eating from you.
Why? You missing out,
man. Them cats be all up on the cabinets, in the sink, bro. I be seeing it. Man, the lady pulled out the cat out the dishwasher, bro. I blocked out my page. I was like, I
don't know what kind of cat lady.
I don't need that shit in my algorithms, man.
Nah, man. It was a friend, and she had cats in the dishwasher, and she was laughing like, "Ha ha, get out of there!" And I'm like, "That's gross."
Yeah, but see, I got a different setup in my house. Nova, the cats ain't in dishwashers and shit.
Cats stay low.
They be in the cabinets.
No,
I can't stand cats, bro.
How you train your cats?
Yeah,
I just keep the cabinets closed, keep the pantry closed.
But they jump up on the countertop and shit, and people be feeding them on the countertop, be letting them lick the spoon. No. Be like,
they have a designated area where they eat, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell you got going.
Man, it's out there. I'm gonna show you, bro. That's why I don't eat. I'm traumatized.
No, I believe it's a thing, bro. Bro got his cats trained. They don't be doing shit like that. You got respectable cats.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, they got a designated area where they eat. I mean, you can say the same thing about dogs. Dogs.
No, dogs ain't even jump on the counter.
Nah, they ain't. They just gonna walk and sniff for food. They gonna sniff for food.
You got a greyhound. You raise dogs on the weekend or some shit.
Yeah, unless you,
all right,
like let dogs kiss you in the mouth, then you're a weirdo.
Yeah, that's a no go for me.
I don't know. Just clean your counters.
Man, I got you, man. But I'm bringing pizza to the Costco pizza to the potluck.
Yo, Red Eyes is hilarious. She said her
right,
friend.
bro. Like cats are. Y'all seen Meet the Fockers?
Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all seen Meet the Fockers?
Meet the Fockers is not a real life. It's not a biography, Trey.
Cats are smart as fuck.
Comedy, man.
They are smart, and they vindictive.
Look it up, dog. Cats are like fucking.
No, they're very intelligent for sure.
Yeah, they kill you in your sleep, bro.
I
watch Poltergeist.
They're not being trained to shit in a downstairs toilet. I got to see these Red Eyes. I'm calling them bullshit.
They can.
Send me the video, Red Eyes. I'll send it to them.
I promise you they can. I've seen people get rid of their whole litter because they train their cat how to shit in the toilet. And I'm like, damn, we need to do that.
You need to up your game then.
I know. You behind time.
We upped our game. We got the crystal litter.
So that's the one where like it rotates around when they walk in there. It's like a private bathroom.
Yeah, it ain't like that regular litter shit, and it don't have your house stinking too.
I thought you had like one of them woke cats.
She had a Maltese dog that went in the litter. That's smart. You ain't got to walk them out all the time. They hips go out bad.
You said crystals. I thought you were talking about like from the crystal shops and shit. I'm like,
I know you do them crystals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm into crystals and shit. I fuck with
a big rock on me.
Yeah. Keep a big rock on me.
Yeah, man. You gotta keep it. I mean, if you believe in
elaborate on it because I've never I see it, but I've never I ain't in that world.
I mean, stones and diamonds, gold, all that stuff brings energy, in certain things, bro. Like burning incense, all of that shit is energies of the world. They have certain, when you break down the molecules and elements. They just bring certain energy, you know. Like God, everything God put on this planet brings energy. I walk barefoot on grass. I do a lot of like, you know,
Yeezy,
earthy
you
shit.
grounded like Yeezy, huh?
You gotta ground, like it's a thing. You gotta ground yourself. We weren't made to walk on concrete and sidewalks and be in concrete buildings. You gotta, you know, connect and reground yourself. It's a thing. I don't want to jump deep into that bad, but it's a thing.
Oh yeah,
But for sure.
So we weren't made to fuck with rubbers either.
Yeah, no, you gotta keep it raw.
But then you're gonna have these illegitimate ass children, and then you're gonna be like Future, mad because somebody else raising your baby.
No. I plan on being there for him, but I'm not putting that trash bag on.
I gotta put that trash bag on.
What do you feel about birth control?
It's horrible for women. That's like the worst thing that women can take, man. It just screws up a woman's whole body, man, and they break out of acne. They have medical conditions from it, man. I hate it. I hate that they have to take that to not have kids because
you team Black Snake Moan.
What that is?
What?
You got the snip.
Nah, I ain't snipped yet. One day,
they ain't never happened. One day, nah, they ain't never gonna happen to me.
You're gonna be 80 going. You're gonna be at the nursing home in the wheelchair.
Yes.
That thing still firing off.
I'm a ticking time bomb at 80. Like you fuck around and get it to me raw, your ass might get blowed up at 80. So you better be careful. But I am not snipping a thing. No, sir.
My boy.
You gotta keep that thing loaded.
Going to sit down and willingly cutting the fucking faucet off? No, the faucet got to keep running, man.
I'll do it so she don't have to get on birth control, bro. I'll do it.
It's a suicide bomber.
Nah, man. But that birth control bad for women, man. They be having blood clots from it.
You don't think snipping your dink, you don't think that's bad?
After I'm done, after I had the kids, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You was just talking about you gonna be 45 raising some kids, be 60 with some little infants.
I ain't never snipping the thing. It's just gonna have to figure out life. Gonna have to figure out life.
See, Jen, no man. Jen said preach.
No, birth control is the devil. Like I ain't fucking with your hormones. Like it fucks with your personality. It fucks with your moods. All of that. Like hormones run everybody. Our hormones. If we put a shitload of testosterone in us, they call it roid rage, right? Like these dudes that take testosterone and go work out or play sports and shit, they have roid rage. Mm-hmm. If you putting the hormones in your body for years and years and years, synthetic hormones and shit that dictates the level of your shit, and it controls how your blood flow. It's in control. Like you having roid rages, it's just a woman roid rage and shit.
Red Eyes is a man or a woman?
A man.
No dude. No, this a dude calling himself Red Eyes? Oh, he high.
That's his DJ name.
Oh, shout out to DJ Red Eyes.
He got the Kush. Yeah, my eyes stay red too, bro. I fucks with you.
Oh yeah, he grows on. Yeah. He got a
Black
whole
Snake
garage. He got a whole garage of it.
My dog said he snipped. He Black Snake Moan. He said I snipped. Fuck having more kids and cancer that because gives what the hell you
birth
just
control. He said that birth control could give my lady.
Oh, so BC birth control. Oh, you abbreviated. I was like, what the hell are you trying to say to me? I apologize.
So yeah, and he right, man. That pill, like you said, you're introducing more hormones to suppress your eggs and trick your eggs a natural function in your body. Like, why would we want to do that? Why would you want your woman to go through that, bro?
I think both parts are unnatural, right? If you think about it.
Yeah.
Snipping is unnatural. Yeah. I mean, you cut a dog. You cut a dog nuts off. He walking around in mother. You cut your dog nuts off. He walking down this bitch sad as fuck.
You don't get your cone on his head. You just get the line cut and it can be resoldered back on. But I tell you, just, like get it cut later in life. I'm gonna go get snipped.
What is the success rate on the resolder? Is it 100% type shit?
Nobody, they don't know.
It lowers the chance. It lowers, but it's still a possibility. All they have to do, honestly, with the technology, they just go straight to your nutsack and pull the sperm out and inject
they
it
ain't
into
going
the
in my
baby.
shit. I tell you that right now, boy.
I'm just saying, man. Birth control ruined women, man.
What do you
free the women from birth control?
Are you still blowing fluid?
No, he's shooting blanks.
Yeah, you just shooting duck water. Remember back in the day?
fuck no.
You still shooting duck water. Like you still having the ejaculation and this stuff's coming out. It just ain't mixed.
Flying out.
It ain't mixing. You know how concrete need the water to mix and to become concrete?
Yeah,
like with the rocks and stuff.
I need a full splurge.
You still splurge, but it just ain't, the semen ain't swimming through there.
Shooting coconut water.
Yeah. Duck water.
I need almond
duck water.
Little snot.
Yeah. The women, man, we got to get these women off birth control, bro. We got
100%, dog. That shit is, that's. I have
Pull-out ain't working.
With my daughter about all that shit as well. But you put that shit in your body, it's definitely fucking with your personality and a whole lot of other things, man. So we should be.
I
seen
girls go from petite to just big as a house when they got on birth control, bro. They take them depot shots.
Oh yeah, them shots is crazy.
Yeah, they get blood clots in their legs and under their armpits, traveling to their heart, bro. That shit dangerous, man. My homegirl, back in Picola, man, she had a stroke from that, bro. She took the depot and she had a stroke.
Shout out to HIPAA.
I ain't say her name. I ain't say her name.
Yeah, HIPAA bearing name is hilarious.
We got the Black Dr. Fauci on this motherfucker.
I know, right?
Hey, shout out to Jen in the comments. Jen said, linked to cancer and all these women in ton. I need, like, my glasses ain't even glassy in today, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it said linked to cancer and all these women in a ton once they got off after being in since 12 or 13 are sterile. And that's a fact. You done fried your eggs with all these hormones and all these chemicals so that a dude can just freely shoot up the club, and now you're sterile when it's time to have babies.
So your recommendation?
I recommend just use a trash bag, or use a safer method.
Yeah,
use a safer method, or you just have sex with who you want to be with.
That was the hiccup with No, that was the hiccup with the Love is Blind situation.
Yeah, like look at Anthony Edwards, bro. That dude had an unwanted pregnancy. Gave the girl money to go have an abortion, and she ain't had an abortion. She just had the baby.
I think the laws need to change on that as well.
Nah,
bro.
man. But you shot up the club. You know what come with it, bro.
But here's the thing, right? So
should be both.
Here's why I think it should be a both party type situation. Like, and I'm not like, this is just like an idea. Like, let's just talk through this a little bit, because I know you can get counsel with telling, pro-choice, not choice, like whatever. This should be debates every year. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit every time we vote. But I think if two people are having sex, and if that guy, like, he's gonna be, if you have that baby or don't have that baby, he's responsible for that kid, child support and everything else, right? Mm-hmm. If you get pregnant with a man, he's saying that he don't want the child. Both of you guys have been irresponsible. Yeah. Both parties. Yeah. Like, neither party had protection, but only one gets to decide because she's having the baby. But if you decide to have that baby, if I decide in that process, hey, I don't want to have the baby, I think that guy should have the decision on not paying child support and that type of shit. Because you're making a decision just based on you and your finances, what you got going on.
But
what if I'm a loser? Like, what if I ain't got shit going for myself, and I'm just like, yo, financially, I can't afford this, and it'd be financially irresponsible for me to bring a child on this earth that I can't afford and I'm not ready to take care of. That dude should have that option in some type of capacity. And if he doesn't have that option, you're putting yourself in a lose in a crazy situation to think that he's gonna go and take care of it like you want him to take care of it.
Yeah. Because you've been manipulative in the whole situation. And you trying to get, in one scenario, you trying to get a bag, and like, all right, well, even though he don't want it, but if I get it, then his salary is XYZ, and I know that this baby is gonna be squared away, and I'm gonna be squared away for the rest of my life. But if I had this loser over here, for sure I'm gonna take that abortion. I'm gonna take whatever he got to give me, and I don't want a future with him.
You can't even afford the baby. But my thing is the biggest thing that we can control. I can control myself not shooting up the club.
Oh, that's facts.
Oh yeah.
So we won't even be in this problem if I just don't go in there and shoot up the club.
You can't
shoot, bro. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm trash bag gang. I'm trash bag gang because I know I ain't pulling out. I ain't making it out. So we're gonna leave it there. But I got the trash bag on, and we good. Well, I hope we good.
One time for my guy Stacks. We gotta get Stacks back on the guest appearance here. He said men should be able to give up his rights as a parent, just like women can abort the baby and opt out of parenthood.
Stop nothing in them, man. Just stop shooting up the club, bro. Just stop shooting up the club. I know it feels good
to shoot that bitch up. You should have some legal representation, or be able to, like even the laws. After you shoot up a real club, you appointed an attorney if you can't afford one. Like you got some options, man.
Some part of Jeff say, invest in Plan B, bruh.
What's the stock ticker?
He said just keep them on deck. Keep a refrigerator full of Plan B.
I don't know how to do that. But what if Baby Future was what if Future didn't want Baby Future, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
If he didn't want him, then he shouldn't be mad that Russell, called it Russell Daddy.
That whole scenario is like, like it was a scenario of what we just painted, this picture we just painted of he had got somebody pregnant that he really didn't want to get pregnant.
But he already had 7 kids though. So he intended.
He had a picture with Raw Dogger.
Yeah,
shout out to the Raw Dog gang.
So I can't feel sorry for him.
Shout out to RDG.
Yeah, if it's a one-off and then you maybe could paint that picture, but if you got a boatload of kids, then you just a serial Raw Dogger. And as rich men, bro, if I'm filthy rich, I might be in my future Lil Wayne bag, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely, if I got the bag like that, whew.
All right, money not an option. How many kids you having?
If I want 15.
Money's you got bread. They ain't
fitting.
15. I respect it.
A whole sitting on 200 acres in Montana. Whole plan.
15 a lot. How many does Nick Cannon have?
Not my bag. 15, Nick, 20 around there.
What Nick had?
A lot, man. I lost count.
Nick over 15?
20.
He might be there. He on the threshold of 15 if he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
He got that bad. I want 15. I ain't trying to do 15. Give me a solid basketball team. Give me 5. Give me 5 to 10.
5.
I wanted
5 too.
I wanted 10, but if I got money, I'll take 15.
It's like the lotto. You gotta be in it to win it. So the more you have, the more likely, you leave a promising legacy. Somebody gonna go do something big and carry on the name like they supposed to. But yeah, it won't be no limit. I don't know the number, but 15 sounds definitely gonna be more than 5. Trey.
No, I said 5 to 10.
5 to 10, like a nice little
solid little basketball.
Manslaughter sentence. Okay.
Sitting on 200 acres, got cows.
Because it's the first 5 is all girls, and I'm definitely gonna shoot 5 more. I gotta.
He said Nick got 12.
Full dozen.
Oh, little baker's dozen.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Can't be mad at a baker's dozen.
You're not gonna have one woman to have 12 to 15 kids, though. I tell you that shit.
Yeah, he ain't got one woman. Future ain't either.
Man, Quinn, boy, you got Quinn. Quinn say that's why you want to shoot up the club. Then we have to carry the baby, abort baby, take the Plan B, etc. But man can just do whatever y'all feel like.
No,
right, Quinn.
That is not what
trash
I said.
bag gang over here.
No, that's
Raw Dogs over there.
Gaslighting.
Home scenario.
Yeah, that's professional gaslighting. What she just did. I didn't say men get to do any of that, man. First of all,
tell them, Quinn, they get to walk out.
I'm a responsible.
They hit you with well, what you gonna do about it?
No. Me personally, I'm not with the abortion shit. That's just me personally. Right? That ain't my bag, right? So don't.
What if you got a big back pregnant?
Then
I'm not gonna be sleeping with no big back. First of all,
that's first of all. But it so happened I got drunk and then things happened and she took my
oh, she raped you?
My innocence. She took my innocence and she was to blow herself up. I'm gonna take care of mine, bro. Like I'm not with. I think everything happens for a reason. Like, what if my mom would have aborted me? Then y'all wouldn't get these great, podcasts and whatnot.
Big Jeff said he put him down the toilet bowl. He said he got about 7 million down the toilet bowl.
Yeah, he got to stop jacking off.
I'm glad I wasn't a jack off sperm.
Yeah, you got to grow up from your hand, bro. Like you got like.
No, don't do that. We're not gonna shame. We're gonna shame some shit on this show. We're not shaming the old fashioned rub off.
You might.
Man. Nah, bro, you still got rub.
Sometimes that save you. Sometimes that can save you, bro. Sometimes they
Trey
just say,
talking
Only
about?
time a good old rub off is good if you like, all right,
you about to go to Big Back House.
Yeah, no.
Head is the Big Back.
You don't
Bro,
need
I
to rub
seen.
one
I'm
off
gonna
a
send
Big
y'all
Back.
something, bro. That
You violating
I seen
right now.
something on
You need
X,
to get out of there as
man.
quick as possible.
Yeah,
I seen something on X, bro.
You want the full load with the Big Back? Like, yeah.
Man, I seen
I'm
something. On X.
sorry. I usually don't laugh for 3 seconds, but I'm sorry it happened. That's what you want for the Big Back.
I got a great joke that I'm just gonna keep in the holster. Well, that shit would probably go crazy, but I also gotta live here.
Man, what Big Back like Precious?
All right, we're
you
not gonna
down here
slander big
live?
women, bro. Let's not slander big women all night, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
you 2 for 2 right now.
yeah, you back to back shows with the big back slander, dog.
What they do to you?
They
How big
they
is
bullied
back?
me when we were kids. They bullied me when I was a kid. They pushed me down on the playground. Quinn said it wasn't addressed to any one person, and that's just the reality of the difference between the responsibility of men and women. She right, man. Y'all lead them babies up in there, bro, and then y'all dip out.
I ain't say nothing about skeeting at nobody. First of all,
No.
Big Jeff said he got a form like Popeye.
I had a big back beat me up in like 5th grade, bro.
oh, I remember that.
One jumped
Remember
on
that
me,
shit?
man. I ain't gonna say her
It's
name because
huge
she's on my
stuff.
friends list, bro. She
Still
jumped on me.
talking about that shit like on Facebook. Like I think like 6-7 years ago, she brought it up one time. Not that frequent. That recent, I meant. But I remember one time on social media, she brought it back up, and I'm just like, you out fat at me. You ain't like we grown now. Like you want to try that shit now? Like it'll be some different results. But you know, this big broad had took my cousin's hat in elementary school, and I'm just like, yo, give my cousin this hat back. And she's like, what you gonna do about it? I'm just like, just give me the hat. I reached for the hat. I'm be like straight up. She body slammed me, bro. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And by the time I like get my,
in front of
my
everybody
wits about myself in front of everybody, the whole school,
man,
dog.
you gotta go shoot the fade with her right now.
No, she
Right
nah.
now. You gotta go shoot the fade with her
Harlem
right now.
Nights when Quick was fighting the big girl. Quick,
Yeah. It was that size difference.
yeah.
You gotta go shoot the fade right now. That gotta be
You
even,
gotta
bro.
shoot
That's
the pinky
what,
toe.
man.
No,
you
I'm
gotta
funny, bro. Like, first of all, like I was with the shits as a kid, like with the fighting shit.
fold that
But
big ass
it's a
up right
lose-lose
now.
situation, and I'm just funny, bro. My jokes was way more productive than her fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got fat jokes off all of 5th grade and middle school.
Around, boy. You better be glad no cameras was around, boy. They be replaying that mug right now.
Nah, I be still getting my fat jokes off.
Oh,
I be in my bag like you are with the big back jokes.
Yeah, you had you. I'm not gonna lie.
I
You had a
believe
good.
it, Lord.
You
I believe
had
it,
a good
Lord.
fat joke bag.
With me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to roast you with the fat jokes too.
Oh yeah.
That was my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I believe
Pretty
it,
solid.
Lord.
What you got?
Oh, Jeff says tax season is still active. I love me some big backs right about now. You heard me?
Oh, you trying to get that Xbox?
They're trying to get an Xbox. What? It ain't
Oculus.
the Grand Keys no Grand Marquis no more. It's what Chargers. That's the equivalent to the Grand Marquis now.
They ain't buying no Chargers. Chargers
with like 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah, they
they
took
Why they
Chargers
go?
off the market.
Hey, for
Yeah.
tax season, why they go buy them 200,000 mile Mercedes Benz A class Mercedes Benz? Why they do that for tax season, bro? Every tax season, I see somebody post a picture of them in a ran up Mercedes Benz. They ran a mile.
I got so many takes, but I don't want to get woke. But
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to leave it alone too.
I done been there, done that, right? Like, especially when you're young, like you saying, you purchased the car that got the crazy interest rate. Like we do buy, like Ye was right. We buy a lot of shit to try to look rich, you know, and to feel rich. So we'll go buy a car with the inappropriate miles on it. We'll go buy a Louis Vuitton Gucci bag to try to because status, America, society, you know, have painted what success looks like, what rich look like. And when we have so many insecurities as a culture and as a people that we go buy these things and do these things, material shit to, get some endorphins off, to feel better about ourselves. But that's all it is, man. It's self-conscious shit. You buy a Mercedes that got too many miles on it, you got insecurities, and you trying to overcome those insecurities with a car, an emblem, with a bag, with shoes, with clothes. Like, a lot of that shit be to cover up insecurities. I've been there, done that.
The image.
It's
Jeff
all
said
programmed.
you're right.
They just program you to be consumer. I don't think they just do that with our culture. I think that's just American culture in general. I think we're programmed in a lot of ways.
We consume differently though, Trey. Like it is like I don't like to make everything about blackness, but we consume differently, and that's facts. When you look at just finances and life in general, we the biggest spenders in the world, like with how we spend and consume. And I think we do that
Black
because of our
economics, man, is
insecurities.
real.
For
Black
sure.
economics is real, bro. We move so much money leaves the black communities and never come back, bro. It's insane. It's insane, man. We don't own. If you go to convenience stores, we don't own no convenience stores. We don't own any grocery stores. Ain't no grocery stores in the neighborhood. It's convenience stores, and the prices, and we don't even own them. So we don't bring that money back. And then we the restaurants that are there, we don't. It ain't owned by us. It's owned by somebody else, and they take the money out of the neighborhood. Never put in. They don't sponsor these sports teams. They don't sponsor cleanups for the neighborhood. They don't demand that the neighborhood be clean. They don't demand that the building it has a quality building. None of that.
Right.
Yeah,
None
I was just talking globally. I think Americans do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you
It's
look
a
at other, like globally,
consumerism
like that's just
country.
how Americans is. I wasn't trying to like downgrade our culture or anything.
He right. Lean said our culture will go broke to look rich, to appear rich. He said we own the N-word. That's it.
All right, if you read all stack shit, I'm gonna be
You're
real.
gonna be here for a minute.
You're gonna be a while. My dog got all that woke shit on deck, boy. One time for my dog Stacks, man. Live lean,
Man, but
kicking it.
But for real though, man, we sit up and you're right, we're consumers. We don't consume things that has a return into our neighborhood so that our kids can benefit from it.
Right. It's just like, I know why I did it, right? You knew what like the girls wanted and shit. And it was a dude with certain shit on, dude driving certain shit. You know, it's all bullshit. It wasn't because I like wanted this car, bro. Like consciously I knew going in, I can't afford the maintenance on this thing. I can't do this, I can't do that. But just in the moment, yo, like I gotta feed that insecurity. You know, I want to feel better about myself. Like people do that with just purchasing. They like people go out and they spend money when they're feeling sad, when they're feeling depressed, and that's just what it is. But it's all underlying issues. And when you figure out, you know, whatever underlying issue you have with consumerism and shit like that, you'll fix a whole lot of your other finances. You'll save money differently. You'll be more intentful and purposeful. These words beat my ass tonight, man. But you'll be a little bit more intentful with how you spend and how you save your money. You know,
you look at, and you're right. You look at the entertainers, the rappers, the sports players, and they just go through money and they end up like Adrian Peterson. This dude out here, he getting blasted for basically being broke.
He broke? I didn't know AP was broke.
Man, AP took out a loan to pay off some other people. He took out like millions some dollars in loan to go pay off some other people. I mean, and it's like, how do you get to that? How do you get to that? I know what I'm saying is how you get to that point in your life, bro. You made almost $60 million in your lifetime of playing football, probably more. And you won't have anything to show for that, because as soon as we get money in our culture, we got to take care of everybody, man. It can't be like that. Everybody can't get on the boat, bro. Everybody can't get on the boat, and you gotta be understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we get pulled back so hard from feeling like we owe everybody. You don't owe nobody nothing, bro. You don't owe nobody nothing. If they care about you, they'll be like, hey, I did that on love. Go do you, bro. If you feel like you want to bless me,
it's all about like, how can I enhance your situation? Like, I rocks with people that come around, they ain't looking for no handout, but they looking at like, how can I make myself valuable? That way, if you are giving, I'm bringing value and I'm bringing money to the team, and I'm contributing. But like so many people are just pulling up with, hey, go buy me this car, go buy me this house. No, like employ your friends and shit. Like Lamar Jackson, his mom is his agent. Like she's earning her check. He don't have to give his mama buy her a house. No, she got a job around his company and his business. And I think like everybody,
as long as she's doing good business.
Yeah, people in your circle, like if you was to get rich in whatever entrepreneurship that you got going, and you get friends that come around you, you should employ them. You should try to find out what they're good at instead of just handing them checks and them trying to go do their own thing. Like, yo, clearly you coming to ask me for money because I got a good situation, a good business going on over here. Why don't you come contribute over here help me build this a little bit more, and then we'll get to the endeavor that you want to do. But come enhance the team, like come help build this and make this stronger before we start jumping off in other endeavors. So I think like the leeching and the hang-arounds and the entourage shit, that's corny. Like you shouldn't have people around you just around you because you cool and you got the money. What do you bring to the table?
Man.
Yeah, what do you bring to the table? How you putting more money on the table? If you ain't doing that, then bro, we'll kick it at the cookout or something like that. But on a day-to-day basis, you can't be riding around with us like that. We get money.
That's what I like about Bron. He employed his whole team.
Facts.
All his boys, and the thing is, they all making money. They're all successful at what they do. He just gave them the platform, and he probably gave them the initial seed money, but they grew it. They didn't pay them back tenfold.
I thought
they didn't
what
pay
was
that money back tenfold,
about Bron's situation was when Rich had came around,
mm-hmm.
he didn't even know what Rich role was going to be. He just knew like Rich brought a lot of value because of his wisdom, and he was a go-getter. Like he was naturally like trying to like find ways to bring money in, and he just saw like the value as far as the entrepreneur, what Rich brought. He didn't know where Rich was going to fit in his system, but he just saw like his grind, and he thought that was important. So he was like, I don't know what this relationship going to be, but I just see what you're doing. I just want you to be a part of it. But I think a lot of times where we just like get this money and we just want to just put everybody on, and sometimes a lot of people don't have no skills or assets to build to what you're trying to do. Like if you can see the talents and the skills around you, and then cool, throw money at it. Then and long as this is like a mutual situation, like we're adding, like you adding to me, I'm adding to you, and we both like we don't have this shit figured out, but we can figure it out together as we go. I think then it can be like instrumental, but a lot of times when these athletes get this money, they don't really have education.
Nobody around them. They don't have a good team around them.
Yeah,
they never talk economics.
I'm gonna be real with you, like, cause I interview so many of them these days, right? So I'm talking. I talked with Tyreek Stevenson, young boy that played for the Chicago Bears, cornerback out there. And in the interview I had with him, we should be dropping that shit like next month. But the interview I had with him, he was explaining, because I asked him like, "What was your first big purchases, and did you buy mom's a crib?" And he was like, "Nah." These days, like I'm talking to these young boys, like they have like financial education is a little bit different in these times. Like the APs of the world in that generation, them cats blew a lot of money. But these new kids, and it's a different world. Like financial literacy is everywhere
because they start making money early too, though.
Yeah,
with the NIL deals, they started to make a lot of money, more money earlier. And then go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But one of the things he had said, my bad. I mean, we bumping into each other a little bit. Pause. Yeah. But one of the things he had said was like, I'm not buying my mom a crib until like my second contract. And I told her she got to chill until I get to that second contract. I can't be buying you cars. I can't be doing all that fly shit. You still got to work. When I get to that second contract, the big payday, we can start doing some other things. But right now, I got to make sure I'm good for the rest of my life. I got to make sure, because if I'm broke, I can't even take care of you then. Broke people can't take care of broke people. So let's make sure that I'm set. And then on that second contract, I'll make sure the fam's set. But right now, I got to take care of me. I thought that was very mature. And I'm starting to hear that a lot more from young black athletes. And I think that's just dope.
That's good. And one of the things Jeff said, he talked about credit score, a credit, basically. And that's the most important thing. I know people think about having lump sum of money. Those days are gone. Being full of cash, stacked full of cash, those days are gone, because you can't have enough cash to buy your way to the top. Right. You got to have credit. You got to use other people's money to get there. Why use your money when you can use others people? You can leverage their money. And it's all about credit. Having a good credit score, paying your bills on time, doing the right thing with your credit to continuously build that, and you could build an empire. You know what I'm saying? Like you could triple 100%. And double your money if you know what to do with it. 100%. Home ownership is a big thing, man.
I mean, that's the start. They say all wealth should be started with real estate and home ownership, but that's the beginning. We deep into a financial bag, bro. I think LeBron is like he's who like you want to raise your son to be. He's who we want him to be. You know what I'm saying? Like you marry your high school sweetheart, bro. You go in, all your friends, they all go make money with you and become millionaires as well.
Man,
You know,
that's
he's
one in
taking
a
care of
million,
his
bro.
moms. You know, like that's the dream. You know, that's what I try to tell my son to model himself out there and to watch a little bit is, you know, like this dude haven't been in any type of controversies off the court, no DUIs, no drug scandals, no the shenanigans with even Kobe had the thing with the girl and whatnot. Rest in peace to Kobe. But just no shenanigans, man. Straightforward guy, bro.
Yep.
In the GOAT. We ain't gonna talk about that right now, though.
Yeah. But like I said, man, the credit is king. People say cash is king. Cash is, you need to have a big surplus of cash. But again, why would I go spend $200,000 of cash on an item and I'm locking that cash up for years to come until I leverage that item for something where I can go get 200,000 from somebody and leverage that, never fully pay that 200,000 back and still leverage money off of that $200,000 I invested. And that's where it comes with building your credit, man. Holding on, doing the right thing, not getting the credit
thing
card.
about like if you got a bunch of shit on credit and you do hit like whatever a fucking financial wall and then you don't own all that shit and you got a bunch of bills, then you got to find that balance of credit and what you do by cash.
That's why what I'm saying is like not everything should be I'm not saying when I talk about credit, I'm not saying going buy clothes or things. Buy things like investments, real estate. If you end up not being able to pay your mortgages and all that stuff, then you can start selling off assets and get liquid. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to go buy a car that depreciates.
Some people get caught holding the bag though. Like, you just gotta have that. It gotta be balanced out because some people do get caught holding the bag of a bunch of different mortgages, and I mean that's how we had the housing crisis before. You know, like it can happen
because they had the wrong loans. They had the wrong loans.
Too. And some people just overextended themselves. Like people are doing that in the Airbnb world. Like there's a lot of people that have, you know, bit off a little bit more than they can chew, and that's, you know, that'll rear its head in a little bit. But this is a good food, good education. We had almost 2 hours. I know we ain't trying to be going crazy long because we doing 3 a week, but we vibing a little bit. What else we got?
Man, let's talk about. I don't know if I want to talk about it, right? I don't know if I want to talk about it now.
You got to talk about it now. You can't halfway bring something up, man. It's like you can't do that.
Let's talk about how do you know when you're in love?
If you want to give my take on love, I mean, love is love. Depends on like how you want to look at it, but I think, like, I mean, you can learn how to love something, right? So it just depends.
She say Trey fell asleep.
Nah, Trey doing a water break. I'm pretty sure he went to the bathroom or whatever. Yeah. He got that weak ass bladder. He take a bathroom break every show. It's usually around this minute mark, but. I think love is too. I don't believe in love on first sight type shit. I don't think that's such a thing. You got lust on first sight. Chemistry could be good and flowing. The vibes could be great, but I don't believe in love in first sight. But I think over time and like true love, I think it's learned because the emotions and shit gonna go away. The buzz, the you know, the honeymoon phase, all that shit goes away. You feel me? The rest of it is, you know, perseverance and going through shit and, you know, overcoming that type of shit. Like real true love is learned and worked on. It's like working on anything else, like as far as like your personality or yourself, like self-work. You got to work on how you love. Like even with your kids and shit, you got to work on that shit. But in my mind, it's work.
Got you.
It's learned.
That's understandable and respectable, man. I look at love as an ever evolving thing that requires constant work. Constant work. But it's a beautiful thing, like the elements of it. The elements, when they all come together, make whatever relationship you have a beautiful thing, especially when you're in love. And it's little things like when you learn that you really love somebody and respect them. It's like when they do something, but you still take care of them. You know what I'm saying? They do something that might have offended you, but you still care for the person. And you construct your words in the proper tone and delivery so that you don't offend that person. That's how you kind of know that you love and respect that person. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. That's a Trey said, hit him with the question.
Trey, what's love to you? Like, how do you know you're in love?
How do I know?
First, do you believe in love?
Of course, yeah, I believe in love.
Love is the shit, man.
It
Love
is,
is
bro.
everything. Yeah, love is the
It
shit.
is,
Ain't
man.
nothing without it.
It has it like when you love somebody, bro. You really rock with them. You really ride for them. Like I said, you don't want to see them hurt. You don't want to hurt them. It's a whole different tone, and that's why, like, I know Clay didn't love AD.
Ain't none of the people on that show loved each other like that, bro. They was flinging that word
The
around
first season,
bullshit.
the first season, the black and white couple, that scientist and old
Yeah, they
girl,
still together.
yeah,
For
they
sure.
loved each other. That was real. That was some real love.
I would have loved her too. The hell you talking about?
Can you, Jasmine say?
He loved her shit. I was falling in love with her watching this show a little bit, bro. Like, God damn, that's a beautiful black woman, bro. Like, she had a good personality.
What up, Freddie?
I got
Fast food Freddie in here. But Jasmine say, can you love more than one person? Absolutely.
it. Hell yeah. Like, why not?
Absolutely.
God ain't that small. Like, of
It's
course
different types of love too. It's different types of love. It's friendship love. It's relationship love. It's family love.
Okay, let's just narrow it down then. Can you be in relationship love with more than one person?
What old boy say? I can't believe this life that I'm living. I'm in the mix. I'm in love with two women.
Who said that?
I don't want to let none of them go.
Song.
Freaky Z. Oh, not Freaky Z. What's the boy from the Lost Boys?
I'm not listening to no Lost Boys.
Why not?
Lost Boys?
Yeah.
That ain't my bag.
No, it's back in the day. That was a big song. Oh, I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Ain't rocking with Lost Boys.
Yeah, you can.
Boys. If you put Lost Boys
I don't think women.
Me and my partners, we probably put your ass out. Boy, who gave this man the aux cord? Get your.
I don't think
now
women,
you lost. You find your way back home.
Lost Boys.
Oh,
I don't think women can be in love. I don't think women can be in love with more than one person because love to them is so emotional.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they can have emotion. That's why it's worse when a woman. Oh, Mr. Cheeks. They said it was Mr. Cheeks. That's who it was. They said
like the Lost Boys bars. I was like,
I respect Mr. Cheeks over Lost Boys. Like Mr. Cheeks sound like he bought some cheeks.
He was the Lost. He was with the Lost Boys.
Yeah,
y'all know. I'm gonna send it to y'all. But anyway, you like for women, it's emotional for them with love, right? Love is like they see it as an emotional thing. Men are more
y'all be painting women in like such a rainbow way sometimes.
It ain't rainbow. That's bad. Sometimes love with emotion.
Sometimes love for women is financial. I've seen Flavor of Love and shit like.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Love is financial. Love ain't just. Go ahead.
I think love is complex, in a lot of ways. You want to make sure that there's a sense of security. You know, you want to make sure that you both are in it for each other, I guess, in a sense. Like you know when that feeling comes. It's just a feeling where you're at ease because you know every part of this person is in it for you.
Jasmine say, "Speak, Silk." She say, "Okay, Silk, speak."
No, I think love is super dynamic in a lot of ways. And it's not just like you can't just put it in one box of
you can't.
Where it's like money, feelings, emotions. It's just complex in a lot of ways. And you know when you know. It's like one of them things you know when you're in love because you're willing to do anything. You're willing to die for this person. You're willing to like sacrifice whatever.
It's a fine line though, because
love will have you doing some stupid shit.
For my kids, I'll do whatever for my kids.
Dumbness.
And I don't know, for my family, I'll do a lot of things. It's just love. Love is that way.
Kids, the only ones that get loved unconditionally. I hate when people say they love people, but then it comes with conditions. Like to me, love is even if you cheated on me, I still want to see. Hold on. Let me finish.
It should definitely come with conditions.
Even if you cheat on me, I still want to see the best happen for you. It might not be. It ain't gonna be with me, but I don't want to. I don't want to see nothing harmful come.
So your love is expired after the cheating.
No, I still love you. But now I have to put the boundaries up because you've betrayed my trust and my loyalty.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I have love for you and it's unconditional. You fucked up, but I ain't messing with you on that level no more. You know, people just throw away the whole person. I'll shoot the deuce to you. I
Because
speak to you. I don't want no harm to come to you.
like just from experience, right? Like I like talking this love shit. This is my bag, bro. I like talking this shit here. You know, you gotta like really know yourself and really know if you in love with somebody because motherfuckers will just be attached.
Mm-hmm.
Like people think they be in love a lot of times and they really just be attached to a lot of shit. And sometimes it take you going through some heartbreak and you know, getting some distance and you know, being apart from that person. Even if for a little bit of time, you start realizing like, yo, I don't really know I love the way I'm being treated or love the way like, you know, this person just treated me. Like, how can you love somebody that just mistreated you or treating you in a terrible way? You gotta have self-love to know that, yo, I'm loving something that isn't loving me back. I can't love something that isn't loving me back and causing harm to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, am I attached to that or do I love the way I'm being treated? If you don't love the way somebody's treating you, you're not in love with that person.
That's trauma.
That's just what it is. You're in love with that attachment. You've known that person for a long time. You're comfortable. Y'all been having sex, all that different energy and shit like that. But love is mutual. Like love is
Mhm.
respect. Love treat both each other with care and shit. Like love is attentive. Love is patient. Love is all that shit. And if it ain't that, then you probably holding on to some attachments and not actual love. And you get to some self-love, you'll get rid of them attachments slowly but surely.
Quinn, you 100% right. A lot of people haven't experienced relationship love.
Most haven't, to be real. Like a lot of it just be attachments and situationships and shit.
Yeah, and
And
lust.
like I said, you learn to like care about that person naturally, bro. Like even Stockholm syndrome, them motherfuckers fall in love with people that are got them kidnapped and shit like that. Like think about it. Like you could eventually fall in love with absolutely anyone and anything, you know,
Yeah.
that you think is love, but
Over
it's really
time.
it's just really attachment. It's not love, I would say, but it's attachments.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say love it hit different when you in actual love, bro. It's like Trey was saying earlier. It is a different feeling,
It's
bro.
mutual. Like
It
that's
is,
one
yeah.
thing. It is. It ain't one sided. It ain't.
Nah,
one
not at
person.
all. Not
Yeah,
at all.
it's
True love
mutual.
ain't. Yeah. If you
No,
loving
it's
somebody and they not
reciprocal.
loving
Like
you back,
you can tell, like it's reciprocal. Like it's both ways. You know, like when you're in sync and both parties are like.
No, everybody don't know. You keep saying that, but
Yeah.
everybody
I
don't
think
know. You
I
probably
think he's
know because
saying. I
you're
think he's saying
emotionally
they know
aware.
once
But
they in it. Once they in
Yeah,
it.
that's
Once
what I'm
they
saying.
find that love, that love. But some people don't even have love from their family, their mom and dad. So now they're carrying that trauma. They never seen it with their mom and dad being loved. So they really don't know what it is. And they're
Right.
searching for it. And that's why they come with that Stockholm syndrome, or they're just replaying the traumas that they grew up around. And they're allowing that stuff to happen. And they think that's love, right?
Yeah.
we podcasting tonight, dog. I ain't planning on talking about love and shit.
It
but-
says on Fast Food Freddy say, do you think love can be reciprocated if their definition of love don't align? I think it's more spiritual. I think love is more spiritual. It's the essence. Like it's hard to describe. It's just you in that element and you and that person are just on that same wavelength and y'all just
Yeah, I
it's
fucks with
pure.
that. I think
The
you
intentions
kinda,
are pure. Like it's got to be from a pure standpoint, right? And I think like your definition ain't got like you ask two people their definition in their what they think love is. You might get two totally different definitions, but the act of love is going to be mutual. Like the respect is going to be mutual. The patience is going to be mutual. Even if you verbally you're saying that you see love and view love in a different manner in the way you verbalize it. But the actions, because love is actionable too. Don't be falling in love with what people say. Watch what they do, and that's gonna tell you everything you need to know, man. Everybody got a mouth, dog.
facts. And like, go ahead, Trey.
No, because he was saying like if you both have different definitions of love, right?
Yeah.
And I think in the beginning when you are in your search for a partner and what you looking for, like everybody have a checklist of like, you know, this is how I want to be loved. And I think we can't just like avoid like big red flags in the beginning. Like, like if you
Yeah.
know like these are your key points on how I want to be loved, you can't just like ignore. Like if this person's love definition is totally different than yours, and you know from the gate that it's not gonna mesh. Sometimes people just kind of force a square peg into a round hole, and the shit just won't work. Like if like, all right, these are my love languages, and this person is not providing that, then hey, sometimes you got to just clip the cord in the beginning, and this shit. Hey, maybe we
you
just
can't
better
put
off.
a definition on love.
No,
Yeah.
I think sometimes people don't really know themselves to even know what they want. Like when you could be 20, like people get married at 18, 19 years old, and that checklist stuff and all that's out the window. You
But
haven't
he was
really
saying like definition, like he's from his example, it sounded like they both
That's a
had
control. You're
clear
trying to put a
definitions of
control.
what they
Yeah,
want love is.
I think that's just what you want out of
No, I was just getting
a
a
person
takeoff.
and boundaries.
I
That's
think
what I'm
people-
reading from Freddie.
Some people are looking for love and they haven't found themselves yet.
Mhm.
And if you could find somebody and be looking, for that mate, it's only natural. Like we're here for love, and we're here for like God ain't put us here just to be buying materialistic shit and living this crazy whatever life we live in, but we're here to procreate and do some other things. So like naturally we're drawn to like marriage and relationships and all that shit. So you could get on that journey of trying to find somebody before you found yourself, in which I'm pretty sure we all are guilty of that, of trying to find like getting in relationships and all that stuff. And as a 40-something-year-old man, I know that I was looking for relationships and getting to relationships, and I hadn't found myself. So I could have had the best intentions on who I wanted, what I wanted, but at the end of the day, I ain't really know who I was yet. And by the time, if you're in a relationship and then you find who you is, that's all hell. Like that's damn near torture to be like. I'm just like getting a takeoff.
You're gonna wake up like Clay and not want to be there. If you
Clay
find yourself
bullshit.
in a relationship.
Don't put my take on Clay bullshit.
You going back to Clay?
Clay was full of shit, man. Like shout out to Clay, man. If y'all haven't watched Love Is Blind, go watch the season. I haven't watched a season since season 1, but this show pulled me back into some reality TV, man, which was good, man, for people watching the shit.
But you're right. You don't want to find, and I think that's what happened in a lot of relationships in that leads to divorce. People find themselves and realize what they put up with, what they shouldn't have put up with.
That's factoroni Tony, man. That happens. That happens a lot.
Yeah, and they get up out, they hightail it up out of there, boy. Quick as day. Like you say, the most important step into finding love is love yourself first. You cannot love nobody without loving yourself first.
That's just a journey. That's just a real ass journey trying to like find who you really are. And then like even loving yourself properly, just give y'all some game. Like this may not be for everybody on here, but loving yourself properly is also like learning your parents, learning your grandparents, like knowledge of self. Like there's flaws in those people, their DNA's in you, their mishaps, their failures and success and love, all that's in you. And learning them is going to help you, learn yourself a little bit, and then go and find that person that's meant for you and whatnot. But you got to get on that journey of self-knowledge, finding out who you are, what makes you really tick. Because some of us just existing and we really don't know what make us tick and why we do the things we do.
Yeah. Hey, Jazz say, do you think people mimic your checklist for their own selfish reasons?
Niggas don't know my checklist.
Absolutely. No, you tell them. And I'm gonna elaborate on this, Jazz. They absolutely do. They absolutely, like when you go to work. No, when women go to work, this is why the work husband, he get it good. They go to work and they complain about their significant other. And I'm just using women as an example because men do the same thing.
No, I don't do that shit. Don't put men.
No, I'm saying don't subscribe to it if the shoe.
A lot of shit don't happen,
fit,
right?
Don't worry about it. I'm just talking in general.
A lot of shit, like you got to be loyal. Like whatever you got going on, there's levels to the loyalty. So if you do decide to do your infinite, just the cheaters out there. If you are cheating, don't be dragging other people down with your bullshit. Like you're in the wrong if you're cheating. Don't be talking about your significant other to this person and none of that shit, because clearly you the scumbag if you cheating. Like don't drag somebody else into your shit.
That's what they do.
Get your shit off. Get your freak bullshit off, but don't involve.
The dude listen. If you go, if a woman come up there and say, "Man, my dude never give me flowers. I really love flowers." He make it a mental note. He might be a dude that be like, "Man, I ain't never buying no flowers," but he want the coochie, so he gonna get you flowers because you told him. And he's gonna mimic your checklist of love.
She laying it up. She laying it on thick.
Yeah, and he gonna get you. That's how you gonna end up wondering why work boo became real boo and y'all fighting at work now. Because you told him your checklist and he went and checked everything off. You like, man, I love a dude that wear Issey Miyake cologne. Guess what?
Now, if your old lady come home with flowers and you ain't bought no flowers, boy,
yeah, he coming home smelling like Issey Miyake, and it's 2024.
You might got to up his cologne bag. Yeah, you got to get up out of J.C. Penney buying cologne.
You got your throwback. You got your sugar daddy.
That boy Sears buying cologne.
In short, Jazz, they do mimic. A dude will, with bad intentions,
like
will mimic your checklist for their own selfish gain. Yes.
He got a
Women
van.
do it too. Women do it too.
Got a caravan.
Women do it too. Your old lady don't cook for you? Shit. I'll tell you a perfect example.
They do that bad. They do that bad.
I'm gonna tell you the perfect. I'm gonna tell you the perfect example where it happens, where women see weakness. Go to a cookout and let your lady don't bring you no plate. That other woman will.
Oh, that cookout you going to?
That woman will. That other woman that wants you will.
We need to bring. We talking about what we need to bring back. We need to bring that shit back with DJ Nova to make your man a plate. Shit, we need to bring that shit back. That should have never left.
Stack say women get a checklist so a man can check the list. And Jazz say don't share the check. Absolutely right. Don't share the checklist. Let them naturally figure it out.
Man, the checklist is all over social media. You just watch her story and you watch the meme she posts. She's just gonna tell you what she wants in the man.
Yeah, they want a lot of these girls, the ones on social media they want a caretaker. They want a caretaker. They want to get into a relationship and a marriage as a form of what I called it when I texted group chat. What kind of prostitution is it?
I don't know, bro.
I'm not gonna say it on. Let you figure it out real quick.
But nah, all it is like these. I'm speaking for the women that just only want money. That's all hung up on this. What can a dude do for me? Type of deal. And this whole what do people bring to the table talk, man. If you rocking with somebody, you're not worried about that. Y'all already.
If you taking care of you, like if you taking care of you, like why you worrying? I'm not worrying about nobody bringing me to the table. Like I want to know what your table look like, but like what you bringing me to the table, I don't need you to take care of me. Like I'm gonna take care of me. And whatever you bringing is just a plus. That's how everybody should approach it, bro. Like looking for somebody to save you in your situation is weak shit.
Not, man. They trying to put a price on it. People talking about the one lady talking about 50,000 ain't enough for a dude you shouldn't be dating.
If I save you, you don't want that. Like
yeah, you don't want to. I feel like if you coming into a relationship solely on what the dude can provide for you, then it's a trick in the whole situation.
Nice.
You just give that person. You just give that person too much power. To be honest.
Yeah, that's you paying for a prostitute. If you as a male,
he brought it back to the Philippines.
As a male, if the girl is only with you for money, you got a prostitute. You just paid for a prostitute for her services whenever. That's all you're doing. You ain't got to go look for a prostitute no more. You got one right under your nose. If that relationship is based on what you can do for her, not what y'all doing for each other. It's prostitution, man.
It's materialistic shit, man. That's the world we live in.
And that fall apart fast because look at Joe Smith and this old lady. The money dried up. She dipped out.
Then he was acting. A rich dude's going to get strippers and shit like that confuse me, bro. You got the pick of the litter of the whole world. And you decide to
blows
go
my
get a
mind.
stripper.
Or they recycle the same chicks.
It's a reason for that though, because some of these chicks don't know how to be with rich dudes.
Man, they just recycle them. I'm not finna walk into a party with a chick that you just had a couple months ago.
She probably know how to be in rich rooms. Like they probably deal with so many women that they don't know how to be in rich rooms. Just because you're attractive and wear nice shit don't mean you know how to be in rich rooms. So if you dating a chick that's been with several millionaires, she probably know how to move in a room full of vultures.
Oh, facts.
You know,
facts.
Wouldn't be my bag
because they have access to those parties. They have access to those parties. They know what to say. They know your checklist. They know what a rich dude. They want. You want privacy. You want this type of thing done to you, and they have access to these parties that they're at. That's why they end up with them. But you so
You
stupid.
can't bring a regular girl to the Illuminati party. You kidding me?
You don't gave your checklist out. No,
You bring her to the freak
Nah, I ain't
bull
get
a
my
lot.
checklist out.
You bring a regular girl to Diddy party. Like, what you think about that?
First of all,
I
you
ain't
at a
going
Diddy
to no
party.
Diddy party.
I ain't at no Diddy party.
I'm
That
just
is not
saying,
happening.
celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just saying,
Ain't gonna be no
you
women at
can't-
Diddy party.
regardless,
the
like
hoe.
Just
I'm
Mac
just talking for the
Tyson.
celebrity world, right? This is the things they got to worry about when they bring chicks around. The chicks that they dating is, I cannot take this woman to the Diddy party and her not go spill all the beans. Celebrity chicks are used to those type of rooms. They dated so many celebrities, they know how to move in a room full of vultures.
Yeah.
You can't just get a regular chick off Instagram and take her to the Diddy party with you.
But I ain't showing up to no. Why you at the Diddy party?
We're talking about celebrities, bro. We're not talking about us. We're talking about
I'm saying celebrities too. Why y'all at the Diddy party?
they getting their freak bullshit off of.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
They
They're
the
trying to get
hoes,
more
though.
money.
It
They're
ain't
trying to
no women
elevate in
there.
society.
You gonna bring a woman there and nobody gonna care about it. They gonna send her back in the Uber and tell you hang back, send her back in the Uber, hang back, bruh. And you gonna be like, what's up? What's good? You gonna look around, it's all dudes.
Oh yeah.
Hell to the nah, bro.
They over there to suck dick.
Whoa.
I know he escalated that real fast.
Yeah, he went straight to it, didn't he?
That
escalated real
that's
quick.
what's in the contract, ain't it?
All right,
Hey,
let's move off the Diddy parties.
Rory say shit 50-50 is a blessing to anyone who ever paid their own bills consistently. For
That's
years.
Factoroni Tony.
and
Shout out to
years.
who is that?
Please take half this Rory Robinson.
Yeah.
Mr. VA himself.
Oh, it's got to be a dude. That's a dude line of thinking. Yeah.
Stack say Diddy parties for networking. It ain't for no networking.
For networking.
That's what you got to change that E to a U.
For bending over.
Oh yeah.
Ask Meek Millie, allegedly.
It's rough out here.
Yankee
Black,
party.
like this year, like the black celebrities are catching it this year, bro. It's a rough year to be a black
Cat-
celebrity.
Oh man,
Cat called it out. Cat called it out, man.
Cat
Man, y'all
broke the
seen
Pandora's box.
y'all
Pause.
seen man, they went in on Shannon Sharp when he popped out of the doggone Escalade with a doggone tight ass shirt and them not
That
knee.
sassy ass walk in the man bag.
Oh yeah.
Man.
The black celebrity. This is a rough year to be
Hey.
one of the black celebs.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Warren say
Everybody
it's
on
neck
Tanzania.
working. He says neck working like the neck
100%.
at the Diddy party. Hell yeah, it's neck working. That's all that's around work around there. But man, that Shannon Sharp thing, man. Look, I ain't gonna even lie. I wouldn't call him gay to his face.
Huh?
I wouldn't call him gay to his face.
Just on the internet,
boy-
you would.
That boy strong. I ain't
Good
calling him on the
boy.
internet. Could you imagine you call him gay and you get beat up? And that's all over the internet. You done got beat up and choked out by this strong gay dude.
No, you got beat up by a professional NFL gladiator. You ain't get beat up by
They ain't no regular.
Because you know he got hands.
He's not a regular
I done seen
G.
some of his work.
He's not a regular G.
I don't even know if that brother goes that way. Is it weird that he called himself
Nah.
Shay Shay? He got some suspect ways about him, a lot of mannerisms and shit. But I don't know. I don't like. I'm trying to be a little bit more, what do they call it?
Strategic with your gay talk.
No, not strategic. Like just trying to like give these brothers some grace, man.
Yeah.
Like that, like we're catching it, and we like. I'm a big proponent of how we treat each other, right?
Yeah.
And Meek Mill, and they might got some freak bull, high level celebrity shit going on, but
Diddy
it's only
parties.
been exposed in our culture. Like we're not
yeah.
hearing about the white celebrities and whatnot that are really getting. They hiding the Epstein lists and shit. We still waiting on these lists and all that shit to go public. They killing people to keep them secrets a secret. Our
knocking
secrets
boys'
are
heads
flying.
off.
Well, not ours, because these ain't my secrets. But black celebrity secrets are flying out and it's killing a lot of legacies. Like Diddy,
Dwight
like, we
Howard.
talking about that shit, but Diddy had a real legacy.
Dwight
bro.
Howard happy about his list being
Oh yeah,
out.
yeah, real regular freak bull. I respect
that boy-
Dwight Howard because he just
he
tell
was-
people straight up.
He was doing the molesting. I was like, what in the world
He
is
was,
going
he was,
on,
when his
man?
list came out, when his freak bull list came, he was like, yeah.
That boy went to the Philippines to celebrate.
No, that's been his bag for a minute. He just like why are y'all celebrating or happy that I'm gay? Like, what y'all weird? And he made a good point. Like, why is me being gay
I don't
a
think
big
and
thing? Or,
so
or liking
the-
men, I would say.
the
not gay.
reason we talk about it, the reason why
Maybe
it's such a
same.
deal is because these people walk around in this masculine energy, right? They untouchable, they got all the pretty women, and the whole time they want the men. And it's just like, just live your truth, bro.
Diddy was doing both though. He just was all
You right,
around
Warren,
freak
Orlando.
bull.
Yeah,
Orlando Brown
he's
has been
fluid.
trying to tell us.
Yeah, he's picking up cheesecake and cheesesteak at the
Yeah.
same time. No, I
But we-
agree with you. Like, I don't. With the Shannon Sharp shit, I think it's kind of weird because Shannon Sharp is on a nice little run right now where he's like potentially like can be like the Black Joe Rogan on some shit. Like he putting up numbers, and a lot of his hate came after he started being like
with Cat.
he started popping off, and I don't
Yeah.
like I don't fuck with that. Like, I think we at some point we got to get behind him and be like, yo, bro is doing some
I ain't get
legendary
behind
shit.
him. No, you get behind him.
Pause.
No,
You gotta
he
put a
was-
pause,
Yeah.
Trey. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
put a pause in there. I ain't getting behind.
But
you.
No, I
understand.
just don't think we gotta like all like just jump into that hive and just tearing people down because
Down,
like
yeah.
I said, we're not seeing that, bro. And they're tearing down like I said, Diddy has a real legacy. You know, Bill Cosby had a real legacy, even though they creeps and they some freak bullshit. But these are substantial people in our community that, you know, as far as
But he did some evil stuff too, though, man. Diddy, I think that's why it's such a people taking it the way they're taking it because Diddy did he do a lot of snake stuff, and then the stories behind how he handled people, bro. Come on.
no, I get it, but I'm just saying our counterparts, that shit ain't coming out like that. And I think it's by design.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to like, even though these guys are scumbags, bro, two things could be true.
They learned
I
it
think
from them.
also like the way they make they weaponize gayness in our community is way different than they do it in other people's communities. You know what I'm saying? Like they really weaponize that against men, like this whole gay card shit, and like it tears down like legacies. You feel me? Even though it's some freak bullshit, it's happening on both sides, but it's not being weaponized on that side.
Yeah.
You should get behind that cause.
No,
What?
no, I'm cool. God.
No,
I
I'm good,
stay
bro.
quiet and out the way, bro. I
Man, that
just
ain't-
stay quiet and
that
out
ain't
the way.
That ain't my cup of tea, bro. Y'all handle
Already.
that over there. Y'all handle that over there. It's just like you say, bro. The other side, theirs go off and do it in private. I think Harvey Weinstein only came about because it was too much, and he was doing too much, so people had to shut it down. I think it came out for
Harvey
other
Weinstein
reasons.
wasn't like gay shit. It was just like
No, he
Yeah,
was on some
pedophile
dudes too.
Yeah,
he was on dudes too.
he was on freak bull both
He
sides.
was on
of the hill.
everybody. He
Oh,
was on
damn.
whatever came in his office.
oh, no.
You want
Yeah.
this role? So now I have to look at everything that say executive produced by Harvey Weinstein. I just look at everybody in that video like this.
Yeah, you just roll through the credits and see who was out here doing freak bullshit.
Y'all boys paid the ultimate price. Y'all
All right, we
sacrificed
got-
for that role.
We gotta wrap this up, man. Pause.
Yeah.
No,
He
Yeah,
gonna wrap it
Trash
up,
bag
bro.
game. Trash bag game.
hey man, one time for everybody hanging out with us every Sunday,
Man,
Tuesday, Thursday. We're gonna be vibing and kicking it, man. If you're on YouTube, hit that like. If you follow us on every single thing, it don't cost nothing to show love. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Find our account. It's Coach Uncut Podcast on absolutely everything. But tell a friend to tell a friend that we kicking some shit 3 times a week. Vibes.
Facts, man. Appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us on Facebook Live, man. All the comments, all the feedback. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all.
No doubt.
Big
All
love.
love, man. Like, share, subscribe. Coach Uncut Podcast, man. It's been a great night, man. Vibing with y'all, vibing with the fans. So tap back in.
We got more coming.
Pause.
Keep those. Send me what y'all. Send me some topics. Send me some topics.
I like how they was vibing and just asking those questions, man. Like we got some good content off on just random questions. of
Boy, you
people
wasn't lying
saying-
about Stacks though, boy. Stacks got it flooded over there.
Yeah.
This
You
man
gonna
said
go-
Dwight Howard's a real one.
$40 is max. $40 is max.
We not
Hey,
bringing
we
that
out,
back.
man. Y'all be
All right.
blessed.
Love y'all, man. Deuces.
Go ground yourself. Walk barefoot on the ground.
Concrete don't work.
Nah, man. God ain't make
Gotta
that
be
concrete.
great. I got you. Turf.
Oh, yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. By the time you hear about a data breach, your information has already been exposed for months. On average, companies take 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where hackers have access to your personal data. That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety solution that monitors the dark web for your phone number, email, and social security number, sending real-time alerts if your info is found. It also includes a VPN, password manager, and data broker removal to help keep you safe. For a limited time, Aura is offering a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and protect your loved ones. That's AURA.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.